It's some classic Led Zeppelin right here on the Classic Metal Show with Trampled Underfoot. And I think Mr. Jeff Tate has schooled you, Mr. Aiken.
I am embarrassed that my website would feature such blasphemy on Frequency Unknown and Jeff Tate personally. And I want to take a moment to personally apologize on behalf of my involvement with Pit Riff for the hacking that has gone on to besmirch Mr. Tate.
Concupiscence. That should be like a word that they feature on the Word of the Day on Bill O'Reilly. Concupiscence. When writing to the factor, don't be concupiscence.
So great. Opine.
Don't be concupiscence.
Be concupiscent if you want to comment on that. Opine.
If you wish to opine, don't be concupiscence.
That's right.
Fantastic.
Holy shit.
Jeff's a genius. That's all I can tell you.
It's a fucking dumb show. Man, you learned something listening to this dopey show. You learned concupiscence tonight, and I guarantee not a goddamn listener other than Jeff Tate knew that word.
Right. That was absolutely a new one on me, and you know I'm a pretty good wordsmith.
I've never heard that word. I thought he made it up.
I had to look that one up right away.
I had that confused with like a concubine. I thought he was making some kind of fucking Susan reference that I wasn't getting.
He said he experiences that when she comes out of the shower, and when I looked it up, that's very accurate.
That's funny.
Usually sensual longing.
Wow.
Chipper thinks it should be like the title of my book. Concupiscence, the first 20 years of the Classic Metal Show.
It has a good ring to it. It does.
I love it. I'm going to use that in a sentence a couple times this week.
Absolutely, you're going to. Of course you are.
Please.
You have to at this point, don't you?
No, absolutely. I love it. I'm going to use that at the office. I'm sure people are going to look at me like, what are you saying?
Well, no comment. You know where I could go with that joke, and I'll leave it alone.
Of course. Explain me.
All right, that's as inside as this show has ever got, ever. And for those that aren't laughing, you should be, because that's really fucking funny.
Oh, boy.
Explain me.
Explain me.
Explain me.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to stop now because I will get you fired.
Sure. All right, well, let's jump into this. We only got an hour.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Well, this thing is 51 minutes alone.
Well, if we go over, we go over.
Yeah. All right, well, anyway, about a month ago.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been longer than a month. It's been 5 weeks.
Okay.
Wheezy, who is a real producer.
Fake.
He's a real person who exists.
Fake.
He works basically on his own. Rarely does he take instructions from us.
No, not really.
Rarely.
Yep.
Now and again, when we do suggest something out loud on the show, he follows through within like hours.
Yeah. It's always quick. We usually get stuff on Sundays when we ask him for stuff.
And it's usually 100% dead accurate via our description.
Sure.
But that only happens maybe 10% of the time.
That's because he's not a real producer and he's really you.
So the things that Wheezy gives us, be it bumpers, clips, audio, he does this all on his own. We do not instruct him to go out and find stuff. He just does this on his own.
So do you think now that he's been called out, he might be like scanning the Rock N Roll Geek show just a little bit harder?
I'm thinking so.
I'm thinking so as well.
So anyway, if you tuned into the show about 5 weeks ago,
yes,
he turned us on to the fact that our friend, and I say friend, regardless of what Chris thinks,
yes,
Tim James from Australia, called into the Rock N Roll Geek show.
He did.
I was not familiar with the show at all. Chris listened to the show. He said here on the show that Bob Nalbandian turned him on to it, and he listens.
I do. I did.
Personally, I'd never heard an episode. I was aware of it because Chris had mentioned it to me a few times, but I never stopped and listened to it. And because Chris works at home, I work in an office. I don't have time to sit and listen to podcasts while I work. Chris has that opportunity, the opportunity that I don't get to do, and he gets to proof a lot of these things or hear it or whatever.
I got all the time in the world to listen to those podcasts while I'm making buttons out of, other people's. Oh, that's not me. I guess that's Michael Butler.
Sure. So if Chris gets turned on to a show or he's scanning Blog Talk Radio or just, checking different things out, you've got time to do that during the day.
Correct.
Right. Look at Nathan. Liar.
Liar.
So I personally was aware of the show, but I've never had heard it up until the time that Wheezy sent over the clip of Tim calling into the show.
Sure.
We thought it was funny that Tim called into Michael Butler's show.
Yeah.
We're not pissed about it.
No.
We just thought it was funny.
Yeah. Not about Michael, about Tim.
Yeah, about Tim just, checking
about Tim
out.
being a show whore.
Yeah, he just likes doing that. That's what he likes. And so we were kind of making light of Tim calling the show. Not because it was the Rock N Roll Geek show, because we have zero.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Not at all.
We don't own Tim. We don't own anybody. And if somebody wants to be a participant in somebody else's podcast, show, whatever, more power to them.
By the way, did you see this from Evil Batman? So Neeley is the hardworking guy and Chris is the lazy one.
No, actually, Chris is an enterprising guy because he's got a successful entrepreneur.
Times two. I have two.
Exactly. So anyway, backstory here.
Yeah.
When we started playing these clips, we were more or less keying in on the things that Tim was bringing to the Rock N Roll Geek show.
Yes.
But while we were playing the Rock N Roll Geek show, we were trying to understand what Michael Butler was doing on his show.
Sure.
I didn't quite get the whole, it kind of took me personally and quite a few people in the chat room off guard that he was actually conducting a conversation with a recorded voicemail.
Yes.
At first, I thought he was actually talking to Tim, but then I realized he was having a discussion with a voicemail, which kind of led to everyone going, is he talking to a voicemail?
Right.
And it wasn't, we didn't set out to say, oh, this Rock and Roll Geek show is horrible. Listen to this guy, like we do with a lot of the Blog Talk shows.
Sure.
But it led to that only because we found it interesting and kind of funny.
Right. Of course.
Well, during that segment, I had mentioned to you, hey, I kind of like what this guy is doing. I find it interesting. He's got a good, clean audio. He's got a good presentation. Go ahead and invite him and see if he has any interest in running his Rock and Roll Geek show on the Classic Metal Show Network, which runs 24/7.
Right.
Which is what you did.
I did.
But instead of just rolling with the punches and saying, hey, yeah, sure, I'll check it out, or thanks for the invite, or anything else, this guy went on the defensive rather than just go, hey, okay, that's cool. Let me check it out and I'll get back to you. Instead, he had to go the Rev route and go, fuck these guys.
Right.
So anybody, and again, there was no malice, no harm intended, we weren't even making fun of him. We were just curious.
Sure.
That's the way I look at it. We were just curious about how he did what he did and why he did it the way he did it. If that makes any sense.
It does.
But instead, he went on the defensive or on a rampage to critique what we do.
Right.
And that's fine, and we enjoy that.
Love it.
We love it because very few people, and I don't mean this in a arrogant way, but there's very few people out there over our 18-year career or period that anybody has ever even attempted to take us on, per se.
Right.
And it's not because we're the Billy badasses out there. It's not because of that at all. It's just that people just never have really decided, hey, you know, I'm going to take these guys to school, a la the Rev.
Right.
Well, Michael Butler has apparently decided to go down that road.
Yes, he has.
So, in kind, we're going to respond.
Oh, well, at least listen. Maybe we're going to take a beat down.
Maybe we are. So I thought we would bring Michael Butler's show, which I guess from what I understand now after listening to this,
Yeah.
he's got 2 shows.
Yes.
He's got the Rock N Roll Geek show,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's got a show called Good Clean Fun, which he co-hosts with a guy by the name of Jasper.
Yeah.
Okay, so I distinguished that they got 2 different things going on there.
Right. So he's not gonna let us be on the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Right. So he and his co-host Jasper decide to discuss what we discussed about the Rock and Roll Geek show on our show.
Sure.
So let's check this out.
All right.
Speaking of morning radio, I know some people probably subscribe to that classic metal show. Those motherfuckers spent 45 minutes goofing on the Rock and Roll Geek show. So if anybody subscribes to that show, why? It is the worst morning zoo fucking crap. It's these 2 fat douchebags, and they the whole time they were calling me retard, and they said retard, and they were calling me retard.
Okay.
Yeah.
At no point, I went back and listened to that segment.
Okay.
Neither one of us said that Michael Butler was a retard.
Okay.
Neither one of us even said anything like that.
Okay. So where's he getting that from?
That I don't know, because during that Tim James voicemail that went on for well over 8 minutes,
Yeah.
nowhere did you or I say, man, this Michael Butler is a retard. That never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past us,
But it didn't happen.
but it didn't happen. So, okay.
Not only that,
Yeah.
but you have made it very well known on the show and through your Facebook and stuff about, you know, your weight loss.
Sure.
That's not a secret.
Nope.
But nowhere during my entire existence have I been, quote unquote, a fat, overweight guy.
Never.
You've known me for 16 years now.
Yeah. And I don't think you've fluctuated 10 pounds.
I've never been overweight in my life.
I mean, what do you weigh? Honestly, about 190?
200.
Yeah.
But
let's say.
I'm 6 foot tall.
Yeah. So you're big fat piece of shit.
So you and I are 2 big fat douchebags.
Right. See, I'll wear that crown. I did it to myself, and that's fine. I'm not afraid of it.
But
Whatever.
but that's the thing, is that you've never hid it. You've always been honest about it. You've said
Sure.
it out loud. You've kept people up to date with your, you know, getting healthy after your divorce and losing weight and, you know, all these other things. And it's not a secret.
Nope.
But and I'm not offended that he said that about me. But it's just like, well, number one, you obviously did no homework about this at all.
No. Looked at a stray picture that was probably. I can't even imagine what picture he saw of you that you look fat.
Right. then, as new guy Mike points out in the chat room, didn't realize the CMS was a morning zoo show.
Yeah, we're not.
Not that I'm aware of.
Right.
So, you know, we're a morning zoo.
Apparently.
And as new guy Mike says, Neely's one fat bastard.
He is.
So I have no idea. So once again, he's off on the wrong foot already.
Right.
So here we go.
And they said they wanted to teach me how to do a podcast. Ugh.
Dude, let me hear a little bit of that since you're giving them attention.
All right, well, do I have it? Let me see if I have it. Let me see.
You have it.
What's his name?
I know you obsessed over it. You probably listened to it 20 times.
No, I listened to it once, and I fucking got seriously bummed out, man. No, it wasn't Eddie Trunk's show, John Williams. It's these two douchebags. One of them is a Rock and Roll Geek supposed fan, and the other one claims to have never heard the show.
All right, so in that term right there, he claims, which indicates the way he uses his inflection, that I'm lying.
Yeah, so you're lying that you never heard it, and I claim to actually be a fan.
Yeah.
Why would I claim to be a fan?
Yeah. And why would I lie about not hearing it?
Well, the part that's even more funny is why would one of us pick one side and one pick the other? Why wouldn't we, if we were going to lie about it, why wouldn't we either both say we heard it and hate it or never heard of it before?
Right.
Either way.
I don't understand that at all. He claims he never heard it.
First of all, why is it bad that I have heard it and said I'm a fan? He says that like that's bad.
Yeah, he says he's a fan.
Why would that be bad?
Well, because you wouldn't have participated in this if you were a fan. You would have been all defensive about it.
Oh, that's right. Because if you're a fan of a show, then you have to suck their cock and like everything that they do.
Right?
That's right. I forgot.
Look at Chipper says, time to lay off the Zinfandel and the Grey Goose, Neeley, you fat fuck. All right.
Of course they're fans, dude. That's how they know about your show, and that's how they know, the things you do.
The guy from Australia, Tim James.
Of course they're fans, dude. They take everything from you.
See, I listened to this twice. And I don't think that Jasper guy even wants to deal with this.
I don't think he does. And you're going to find out, and I don't want to blow it for everybody.
Yeah.
You're going to find out that this Jasper guy gets it.
Yeah, he does seem to get it.
And I don't want to blow it for everybody, but throughout this podcast, he's just like, I don't hear anything that bad, dude. What are you complaining about?
I know.
So here we go. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Someone else being skeptical of Christopher's fanhood. Is this a surprise? You see a pattern here?
It's a good point, Jeff.
He says he's a fan.
He says he's a fan.
I must say I empathize with this fellow. Hand job.
There he goes, calling you out again.
Jesus, I'm getting beaten down tonight.
James calls into their show, and he calls into my show, and he used to call into Rock and Roll Geek show all the Good Clean
No,
Fun
he
all
likes
the time.
our show.
Yes, exactly.
He's the guy. Yeah,
blind guy from Australia. Anyway,
See, there he goes, blind guy.
The blind guy.
You know, and again, I don't know how long Tim has been listening to the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Yeah.
But why is Michael Butler so convinced that Tim James is blind?
I don't know.
See, and I asked Tim that tonight.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't know. So that's, again, here's a guy doesn't even know anything about the people that even listen to his show. He's a he's a blind guy.
He's the blind guy.
Okay. Where did you get that from?
Yeah. Good non-memory there, Michael.
Or not even taking the time to even know who his listeners are.
Right.
He's like, I guess he's part of their whack pack or something. Let me see if I got it pulled up. Let me see if I can get to the part.
Yeah, so should we.
He's our whack pack.
He's our whack pack guy.
Yeah. Because we're Howard Stern, right?
Well, maybe.
Whack pack.
Our whack pack.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Fucking idiots laughing at themselves, man. Oh, it's going to get me slowly. I turn.
Is that what we're laughing about? We're laughing at ourselves?
That's what I think.
He just pulls up a clip where we're just kind of laughing about something, but we're laughing at ourselves.
Yeah, because that's what we do. Just sit here and laugh and laugh.
Right.
No, wait. Set up this thing that you're listening to of yourself. What is this?
Okay. First of all, you're going to hear repeating. Sorry about that, Jasper. So what's our friend, the guy who used to piss you off all the time? What's his name? Oh, fuck. Why can't I remember? He's a friend of. I like the guy. He called it hate comments. Oh.
I like the guy, but I can't remember who he is.
Big fan.
Yeah, because I really like him. He's a fan of the show. Couldn't tell you who he is.
Yeah, you know that guy.
Yeah.
John, I'm sorry, I don't remember it. It'll come to me. Anyway, he said, hey, there's this show, Classic Metal Show, is bad-mouthing your show, and here's the link, and it's about 15 minutes in. He first said Tim James is cheating on you. He called in and said that this was the best show out there, and then he sent me an email and said they're bad-mouthing you. All right.
Now, again, that's a lie. We didn't badmouth Michael Butler.
No.
Or the Rock N Roll Geek show. We didn't say, man, this is a horrible show. Why is he even bothering?
We thought that the interviewing a voicemail was stupid.
Yeah, we just thought it was kind of different or silly, but we didn't even say it was stupid or quote unquote retarded.
Well, I'll say it now. It is stupid and it is retarded to fucking interview a fucking piece of digital audio.
Okay.
It's dumb as a fucking rock. It's fucking dumb. Mix in a fucking phone number. Right? Mix in a fucking phone number, you fucking phony piece of shit.
But he's not live though.
Yeah, well, pick a time if you're going to take phone calls and I know he's going to get to it later, but he's going to say, well, they don't get my stream of consciousness. Yes, because your stream of consciousness is dumb as fuck, you stupid fuck. Get a goddamn Google Voice number and take calls, you dickhead. It's free. That seems to be in your wheelhouse, you stupid fuck.
To Tim James. Tim James called in, and he's calling in from a McDonald's bathroom or something. Okay. All right, here you go.
Well, apparently.
Don't make fun of Tim James, man. We like him. We need it.
I like Tim, and they're making fun of me because I'm not making fun of Tim James. What they really make fun of me is I have a conversation with a voicemail.
Okay, so he gets that.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
Because we thought it was kind of like, are you really talking to a voicemail?
This is like him talking to his answering machine, you stupid motherfucker. Yes, we're going to make fun of it.
Yeah, because
it's like talking to your television.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
It's something that won't answer back. It's not a conversation which you're trying to pretend you're having, dumb shit. That's why we're fucking attacking it as stupid, you fuck.
I guess they think that's lame.
Yeah,
Here
we
they
do.
Are. They're called Classic Metal Show. It should be called the Fat Dude Show. Whatever. Okay.
So there we go. It's the Fat Dude Show.
Yeah, because that makes a difference on what you can say.
Yeah, well, see, again, physical appearance for whatever reason factors into the content of the show.
Yeah, well, you know, dude, it's the same as always. When you don't have anything to fucking say, you attack either weight, color, creed, religion. Right. That's what you do. When you have no fucking talent to actually take on anything, you fucking go to the cheap out. So he wants to go to the cheap out. Okay, got me. I'm fat. Holy shit.
So if you're overweight, you're irrelevant and you have nothing to add.
Nothing to say because I like fucking pasta.
Okay.
Friend Tim James.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Has called into other podcasts.
Oh, look at
That's
that. I got
what
it
I
queued up
hear.
pretty good.
And our good friend Wheezy
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
has found the podcast where Tim has called into.
Oh, yeah. They don't listen. They got their, quote, producer to call in.
Rock and
Yeah,
Roll
right.
Geek.
Wait, no, here.
See? So he just assumes that we put Wheezy up to going out to find this.
Yeah.
It couldn't possibly be that Wheezy found this on his own and submitted it to us.
Yeah.
We basically had to hand down directives to Wheezy and said, go find this thing.
Go listen for somebody talking about us. Go listen to somebody that is on our show calling in on another show. Go listen for that.
So basically, Wheezy just sits in the wings waiting for his directives.
That's what he usually does.
He can't possibly have found this on his own and submitted it to the show because he thought it was interesting or funny or for whatever reason.
No,
said, "Hey, listen, you got, he does nothing on his own.
He's not capable of that.
Nope." So this is his biggest beef right here is the fact that we are playing this, but the only reason we're playing this is because either you or I found it, and we were well aware of it prior to this, but we're crediting this to not knowing about it because some anonymous quote-unquote producer found it.
Well, I would simply refer him to every other podcast that we've ever done any critique work on that we have always said that I brought to the table.
Right.
Which is not, and I won't say everyone, but I would say it's 90% of them.
Sure.
And we always reference that I brought it to the table. So why we would lie in this case, I guess we're afraid of the big influence of fucking Michael Butler.
Right.
Very scared of the fucking ex-Jetboy bassist or the ex-American Heartbreak bassist fucking having a problem with us. Go fuck yourself, you fucking bitch.
Look at Jackal One. So Wheezy is the spy.
That's right.
Nice.
They're referring to us. Does Tim James call him Rock N Roll Geek Show or just Good Clean Fun?
Rock and Roll Geek Show and Good Clean Fun. They're referring to him calling him Rock and Roll Geek Show. Speaking of that, I got an ad going, so I'm going to play a little bit of Zeke here. Okay.
Now, what is that about? I've got an ad going, so I'm going to play something over top of it. What are they using? Are they using some kind of a free stream or something?
I don't know what they're using that they couldn't just record and pop it up. I mean, they could do Spreaker. That's free.
I don't know what it is, but I had to cut all that out because like about every 8 to 10 minutes, he's always saying, we've got another ad, so we're going to play a song. And it's just like, what are you using? Is this some kind of freeware or something?
The only thing I could think of is like Ustream or something, maybe?
Probably Ustream.
Yeah.
Where it's free.
Probably.
Okay.
Well, Audacity is free, and Spreaker can be free.
Well, Skype is free.
Skype is free. There's a lot of free stuff out there. I guess that's all too complicated for this fucking rocket scientist.
I guess.
Time an ad plays on my stream, it's playing again. All right, there you go. Every time that an ad plays, I'm going to play Zeke. Jasper said
Wouldn't you rather listen to Zeke, dude? That makes me so happy. I love that.
All right. So Tim James called. So they're pissed off at Tim James because he called in another show, the Rock and Roll Geek Show, what they've never heard of, but they got their producer to pull the clips.
See.
Well, so the story has changed because originally I was a fan. Now I've never heard of it.
Right, and we got our producer to pull the clips.
Right, but I mean, even he can't even keep track of his own fucking story. 5 minutes ago, he said, one guy says he's a fan, the other guy says he never heard of it before. Now, we've never heard of him before.
And we got
someone to fucking listen for it instead.
Right. So again, it couldn't be possibly that Wheezy found it on his own and said, hey, guys, check this out?
No, that's impossible.
Okay. All right. And again, they're pissed off.
Yeah, we're very mad about Tim James.
We're so mad about it.
Yeah, very mad.
All right. Here we go.
We got to make fun of you.
Well, you listen to this.
when we're not making fun of him?
Yeah, that's our only funny bit.
Okay. But see, this Jasper, now he's intrigued.
Yeah, he sort of gets it.
He's just like, well, I kind of want to hear what they do.
Right.
And laughing at themselves. They think they're a riot.
I love when that happens.
With Michael Butler.
We probably do that too, though. Whatever.
Let me rewind on it. Rewind here.
Yeah, I call a few other shows. G'day, Michael Butler. How are you? Just wanting to let you know. Yeah, I love you. You're one of the best podcasts I've ever heard.
Okay, here.
I hear an ad.
You're
I can't hear that.
You can't hear this?
Is there like a drum?
Yeah, they got. It sounds like they have. He's
drum
a
beat underneath their comment.
I think so. Yeah.
They put a drum. Okay, I use that at the end of my show, which I'm starting to do again.
They probably never heard your.
There's
show
ads,
either.
dude.
See, they probably never heard your show either.
Nope.
Are these guys like two big names that we should know who they are?
Well, there's Jasper, and there's Michael Butler.
Okay.
Hey, the guy did play on the Lone Bad Exodus album.
Okay.
And he's a fucking player.
Again.
He's a player. He does make fucking buttons out of people's images while sitting at home and sells them illegally.
Okay.
He's a fucking player.
Well, but I like that condescending attitude of they claim they never heard your show either.
No, never heard the Jasper Show, whatever that's called.
I don't even know what it is.
I'd like to hear it.
Sure.
Maybe our fake producer that doesn't exist could turn me on to it.
Right.
I can't hear anything that's going on right now.
All right, well, maybe you should turn your UStream down.
You want me to do? Wait.
How can you hear? How you hearing ads? Don't you have headphones on?
Yeah.
So they're using this free Ustream then.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. So paying for streams, I guess, is out of the question.
Or free Skype.
Okay.
Free Skype and Audacity to record it. It was fucking painful.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Now I clicked on the fucking link to the ad of the place that
There you
they're
go.
advertising, the
There you
T-Mobile.
go. John William, that Zeke song was called Porked. All right. Can you ready to listen to these two douchebags?
Let me make sure and just... I am. Okay, my audio's down, so the ads are coming through my headphones.
Why? How
So
are they
the
coming
signal's coming through wherever I'm getting the signal from.
You should
Whatever.
be hearing-
I'm getting an ad.
What about now?
Is there an ad? No.
Okay, I just turned your. How about now?
Well, you know what? I can't fault them there because we do the same shit.
Yeah, but we don't sit there and play ads.
No, we don't play ads, but we do tweak our fucking...
Yeah, we do tweak. I mean, I get that, but we're not sitting there saying, what is that ad playing? I hear something in the background.
No, we don't do that.
I mean, sometimes our connection isn't the best just due to technical difficulty or something, but
Right.
But when you're using some kind of free stream or something,
Right.
you're going to deal with that.
Yep.
No.
Okay, because you're probably repeating here. All right, you ready to listen to these guys now? Goof on
Yeah,
me.
I'm very excited. Let's go.
There you go.
I like the classic metal show.
Show more. My asshole feels
All right, let me fast forward these douchebags. Here we go.
has found the podcast where Tim is called into
Yeah,
the Rock
they
N
never
Roll
listen.
Geek show. See? Again. Lying. You're lying that you never...
Liar!
Yeah, you never heard this.
Never.
Why is it so out of the realm of possibility that somebody didn't ever hear this?
Dude, you realize there's only two shows on television or radio or any mass media right now. There's American Idol and the Michael Butler Rock N Roll Geek Show.
Okay.
That's it. Those are the only two out there.
But that just makes me laugh because it's just like they never heard this before. Like, are you a household name or something?
No. He wasn't a household name when he was in a big band. He's certainly not a household name now.
Right.
Now that he sponges off of big bands.
Well, after 18 years of doing this show,
Yeah.
I'm surprised when people ever heard of it.
Well, you know, I just say the same thing. I'm not going to brag. Go to Blabbermouth, search Classic Metal Show. Go to Blabbermouth, search Rock and Roll Geek Show. That's all.
Okay.
Just go and do that and see which one gets results and which one gets you deadness.
Right. Or brave words.
Yeah, or brave words. Same way.
Sure.
Okay.
With
The
Michael
Rock and Roll Geek Show.
Butler.
I like that show, by the way, but okay.
Yes, I know you do.
Yeah.
And this is no disparaging
Oh,
remark.
by the way, he found out I listened to this.
See? Right there in the original broadcast.
Yeah.
You came right out and said, "I like that show, by the way." And I said, this is no disparaging remarks toward that show.
Right.
We straight out just said this is not against the show.
Nope. It wasn't.
Dude, can you do it without the commentary? I just want to hear these guys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See, Jasper is like, shut up already. I want to hear this.
Asshole.
On Michael Butler or anybody else.
Sure.
Hang on a minute. Hail and Kill caller, you're on the air.
Alan Gill, I can't believe I'm in the same bumper as Cheap Trick. That is freaking awesome.
You can thank Wheezy.
Thank you, Wheezy. You are a legend.
Yeah.
That's
Is
awesome.
that Tim James?
I freaking
Yes.
love Cheap Trick.
All right, Tim.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys.
They do their
No,
show.
don't go.
They do their show live, and Tim James calls in live.
Oh, don't worry yet, Tim. This is where I want you to earn your money.
Earn your money.
I want you to...
Why is that such a horrible thing?
I don't know.
Earn your money.
Yeah. Somehow that's bad.
I don't think I heard you say that though. You just said here's your chance to earn your money. Earn your money.
That's all I said.
What does that mean?
What I was trying to say or what he's trying to say?
What he's trying to say.
No. Apparently, who knows?
Is that cliche to say something like that?
That's my shock jockery.
Oh,
out.
Gotcha.
Open the door of the bathroom there.
Here comes their morning zoo bit, Jasper.
The dining room there, the McDonald's, and I want you to yell as loud as you can, "Hand job!" and then run out of the place.
Oh boy, that's hilarious.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well,
Don't even tell me no. Just do
because I can't
Some
run.
people really like that stuff, man.
Fucking funny.
Apparently.
Well, move out of there and do some ticking or whatever, and people just know that you've got something wrong with you, and it'll be fine.
It's hard.
Tim
Boy,
James.
he's cracking a lot, man.
Or even better, keep your phone in your hand, walk up by the counter, and just go, "Hand job!" and then leave.
It's hard.
Tim, I'm
That's
trying to
funny.
make you a legend
Wow,
of this
dude.
show.
We are like the thinking man.
I know. We're geniuses. They call me a retard, too.
Again,
No, we didn't.
nobody ever said, Michael Butler, you're a retard.
Nope, wasn't ever said.
Never said it.
Nope.
And yes, we goofed with Tim because that's just, a legacy part of the show.
That's what we do.
But they don't get it because they never heard the show.
What? They say they never heard
They
it.
say they claim they never heard the show.
But you know they've heard it.
Sure.
They listen to every episode.
Right.
Every minute of it they listen to.
Right. They get ideas from our show, man.
Yeah, they steal their whole thing from us, man.
Right.
What's the name of the show?
It's called Classic Metal Show or something like that.
Okay. If you like this will be the new tagline for the show. If you like shows like classic metal, consider Good Clean Fun the thinking man's version of classic metal.
There you go.
The thinking man's version because they're so scary intelligent.
Beer, chicks, and politics.
That's what I'm thinking. The thinking man show
Yeah, it is.
because they're so scary, talented, and intelligent.
They are.
Okay.
I might have to fast forward to when they goofing on me talking to the chat room.
Nah, I'm digging this. Let's just listen to the show.
By the way,
See? Did you? He goes, I'm digging this. Let's listen to the show.
He's in.
But yet he's going, yeah, some people like this.
Yeah, well, I'll be the first one to agree with them. We're not the most cerebral show.
No, we're not.
We don't want to be.
Well, it's not serious. And our good friend Tim said it earlier in the show. It's not to be taken seriously. It's just silly stuff. It's just entertainment.
Yeah, that's all it's supposed to be.
It's just goofiness.
We're not trying to do the fucking, hey, here's your top 10 countdown of the best guitar solos from 1982 to 1984.
No, it's not that at all.
That's not what we do. We just fuck around.
Show. Hey, easy show tonight.
About
Have
15
light lifting. Hey, dude, I'm willing to do another one tomorrow. Maybe my fucking my video feed will be up tomorrow, so we can just listen to the show tonight. It's cool, man.
by the way, about 15 minutes.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Hey, next time you do, you have Tim on or have somebody in a public place, do you think you could have them go to the customer service desk and page Peter Gazziniga or Phil McCracken?
It's pretty cerebral.
For some morning zoo type stuff.
Yeah, that's a thinking man show.
I mean, yeah, honestly, the whole Tim James hand job at McDonald's bit was, yeah, that was kind of shock jockey and morning zoo. But what the fuck do these guys do on their show? Talk to voicemails?
No, they talk about all the porn that they've downloaded and filled up their hard drives with.
That's right.
I wouldn't know. You know why? I never heard their show.
Yeah. What? You claim you never heard the Rock N Roll Geek show?
Liar!
I live in a box. What can I say? Oh, box.
Claim you never heard it.
You're a liar.
I'm not worthy. What can I say?
We aren't either.
Well, continue to enlighten me with this shining light of broadcast excellence.
It's a thinking man show.
It is.
Fuck you, pal.
Into this bit of theirs, they start really getting into my show. They're like captivated by the show after that. All right,
we're captivated by it. We're captivated by it.
I did say numerous times I like the show.
Sure,
I do enjoy listening to the show. Captivated? No.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Hail and kill. You know what? You're not going to call Michael Butler a retard. You never did.
Never
but
did.
I'm going to. He's a fucking retard. Allegedly, I think Michael Butler's a fucking retard. Let's say that so the dumb fucker doesn't try to sue. Okay?
Got to be able to afford a lawyer to sue.
Exactly. Allegedly. We don't know that he can't afford a lawyer to sue. He may have saved that money he made off of Force of Habit and playing with Jetboy. You know, I mean, who knows? Anyway, this guy, he just sounds like one of those fucking guys that, you know, that really can't take a joke, or if you bust his balls, he takes it too personally. You know the type.
Yeah, we do know the type.
Is it possible for you to shut the fuck up for 10 seconds?
Yes, it is, but this isn't one of those fucking guys.
There you go.
Seriously, this guy is such a fucking douche. Seriously, he just needs to go gobble down a raw cock sandwich and then just, rinse it down with the fucking glass of AIDS. He's a miserable fuck. This guy sucks. I hope he comes home one day and finds his girlfriend fucking banging two of the biggest black cocks
Jesus
she can
Christ.
find.
Jeff Tate
and
and who?
I hope she finishes him off and spits his jizz right in his fucking face. Just
wow.
Then I hope he goes downstairs. His dog has somehow contracted rabies and fucking aims right for his fucking crotch and rips his fucking dick off. I hope that happens too. It would be a shame if I'm not going to say I hope it happens. It would be a shame if that happened, right? No, it wouldn't. Anyway, this guy is such a fucking piece of garbage. I hate how they take what you guys say and then twist it, you know? That's what every one of these shows does in order to get in their little radio war with you, with their insignificant fuck shits. Who's the other guy, Jasper?
Jasper.
He doesn't seem like a bad dude.
Yeah, he seems like he gets it.
Exactly. He was kind of like Black Metal Ray, you know, like the unwilling, I just got to stand by this ass clown.
Be nice.
So,
Black Metal Ray, that's a horrible thing to say about anybody.
Exactly, right? Anyway, and just this fucking guy. I mean, I hope I hope he fucking chokes on the next dick he sucks at a glory hole. I really do. Seriously. And if he's listening to this, I just want to say, it's MOL there, Mikey Butler. You shitty guitar player that played on the worst fucking album from one of my favorite fucking bands, Exodus, and you fucking loser from a fucking Jetboy. MOL. Come at me, bro. Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hand job.
And there he goes.
There goes our fake caller.
Right.
MOL.
That's right. That's a setup call, by the way.
Setup call.
Setup call.
Setup call. Come on, Tim. One time. Let's see if you got some stones to go with that CP.
CP. They call him
cerebral palsy or something,
yeah,
right?
He doesn't have cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy or something.
But this dumbbell, he doesn't have cerebral palsy.
Yeah, he's just blind, isn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, he did tell us he has that, and we did read his little bio. He has CP.
Yeah, way to go, Michael. Scoping out your fans of your podcast.
Yeah, good job.
He's just blind, isn't he?
Up to the counter. Just go, hand job!
But that's what CP is, right?
So supposedly he's in a public bathroom and he's blind, but we expect him to go out to the counter.
Right.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense, right?
He's pretty smart.
Right. Well, he is the Thinking Man Show.
That is the Thinking Man Show. You're right.
Right.
Yeah, proudly, no less.
All right. Come on, guys. Let's get it.
So now Michael is yelling at the recording of us again.
This is so fucking stupid.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, apparently they also goof on the Talking Metal podcast. There you go.
There you go.
Oh God, you guys are going to get me in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha! Hardy har har!
Anyway, I won't take any more of your precious time.
No.
Hailing
Keep
Kill,
our time, Tim.
fuck you, Cal.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
We have nothing to say. Keep talking to
Yeah.
us, please.
They're
did
the real
already.
goose
We have
steer and the
no
goose.
talent. Please
you
keep
have?
talking to us.
Is that it, Chris? You or I have no talent, so please keep talking to us.
We do roughly 5 hours of actual talk time a week. 5 hours.
Right.
These guys don't do that in a month.
Nope. Funny.
Big Mac meal thing.
You didn't have the Vegemite burger and fries, huh?
Oh, well, I'm going to try to fast forward a little bit, okay?
Jeez, man, feeding into that shit.
I'm going to fast forward a
Yeah.
little
Oh
bit.
God.
Come on, Tim.
Oh,
Catch
this is
your breath. Catch your
This is
breath.
the best mode, the classic metal show ever.
This is the best classical metal show ever.
All-time.
Did he? Oh, he's a retard. He said the best classical metal show ever.
Well, again, I say, was that not Tim that said that?
Yeah. Well, he didn't say classical metal.
No, that was
Michael, he's a retard for saying that.
yeah.
Dumb.
Imagine if you do this.
Yeah, that's what you said last time.
Oh, come on, Tim James. You're calling into these goofballs.
Yeah, man, dude, Tim, you're losing crowd.
Did he say an orange soda? Or
And seriously, they're both fucking obese, these dudes.
Both of us.
Both of us.
Yep.
And that means that even if it was true, it means no idea what to say.
Right.
Can't speak.
So again, if you're overweight,
Yep.
got nothing of relevance to say.
Big fat tub of goo equals no talent.
Right. Or not relevant.
Not relevant at all. You're more relevant when you don't eat enough because you don't make enough money to eat.
Right.
I don't even care, man. I'm getting obese, dude. I fucking stay at home all day.
Yeah, me too.
Legendary, Tim. Legendary.
All right, come on. Get to the goofing on Butler
You
part.
earned your medal stripe.
Who's he talking to? All right, come on. Get to the point of the goofing on Butler part. Like, what is it? Just going to fast forward on its own, or
Our whole show is only focused on the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Apparently.
That's the only reason we were actually talking to Tim James, was to talk about the Rock and Roll Geek show.
You know, and I've listened to that episode 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Never heard us really goofing on the show.
Nope.
It was just more or less collateral damage.
Right.
Stem.
His metal stripe. You should see the metal people they have on their fucking show, too. Queensryche.
Yeah.
Giving you the hand job?
Again, this is what makes me laugh.
Yeah.
We cover a whole gamut of people, anywhere from the most extreme from Slayer
Yeah.
to the most poppy of, God forbid, Poison,
Sure.
and anything in between.
Sure.
So when people like a Michael Butler, that goofball that sent that email, a couple months ago that you guys don't have great guests,
Yeah, sure.
they only key in on the ones that they don't like.
Right, of course.
But they never mention the ones like Rex Brown,
Rob Halford.
they never key in on those.
No, of course not.
But it's the lesser ones or the ones that they don't care about that they always mention.
Okay, and here, let's make this simple. Other than James Hetfield or Ozzy Osbourne, who are we missing from having interviewed?
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. Okay, there's 3.
And if you really want to stretch it,
Yeah.
even though he's more pop these days than anything,
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi.
No, we wouldn't do John Bon Jovi.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. If you really want to stretch it,
Yeah. Well, I mean, three majors in the metal world.
yeah.
3. So, okay, who has he interviewed?
No
one knows because nobody ever notices.
Right. So my point is that anybody who launches a criticism, which they're more than welcome to do,
sure,
they never mention the ones that we do have that are quote unquote big metal stars. They only key in on the ones that, if you're a hardcore quote unquote metal guy, you wouldn't consider a Tom Kiefer or I don't know. Of course, he just mentioned Queensryche, which Queensryche was a major force at one time.
And let's face it, what's a bigger metal story right at this minute than Queensryche?
It's not.
There's not a bigger metal
But the thing is they always fall under that scrutiny, though, that, they're lame.
They're lame, whatever.
I mean, even the Rev did that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have just stupid people.
What do they have? Udo Dirkschneider?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, because Udo's not metal.
No, he's not metal at all.
No, not at all. He's only been around 30 fucking years. But no, they don't mention Lemmy.
No, Lemmy, Doro.
They don't mention those people who have been on here. They only key in on the. So I guess what you and I need to do, is we need to be more selective.
Maybe.
And the people that we think quote unquote suck,
they don't get on.
They don't get on.
No.
We only go with A-lister metal people. The people below in second and third rung don't get on.
You got your IDs handy?
Yeah, I do.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have IDs from all three bands that this hunk of shit was in. American Heartbreak, Exodus, and fucking, what's the third one that this guy was in? Jetboy.
Yeah.
We have IDs from all three,
sure
right?
We do.
So we even cover the shitty bands he's in.
Right.
And apparently those are big enough to cover, but Queensryche is not.
Yeah, Badlands is not. Dokken is not.
No, but Queensryche's the one that gets me.
Yeah.
Queensryche sold, 25 million records?
At least.
I mean, they've sold a shit ton of records.
Right.
They were a big band.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how big they are. They're just not metal enough, dude.
Yeah, not for him.
They suck.
Like American Heartbreak.
Right.
Jetboy, that's some metal.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I hate Jetboy. I kind of like Jetboy.
Yeah, I've got no problem. I have zero problem with anybody who's ever been a guest on this show.
No?
Not necessarily a huge fan of everybody who's been on the show, but if they wanted to come on the show and they were promoting something and they wanted to be cool with us, I have no problem bringing them on, big or small.
Sure, absolutely.
But I wouldn't sit there and go, oh, well, I don't like you guys. You guys aren't very metal, so you're not coming on.
You guys are a suck guest because you're not metal enough for us.
Right.
Yeah, hang on.
All right, come on, guys. I'm fast forwarding a little bit till they get to me.
Why does he keep saying, come on, guys?
Because he's used to talking to audio.
Yeah, but that's the weirdest thing. He's got full control of the audio and how far into it he wants to go, but he keeps saying, come on, guys.
Well, maybe he's lazy and didn't edit his audio.
Okay.
Ew.
Well, thanks for calling, Tim.
All right, here we go.
Fuck you, pal.
They're playing.
Men at work because he's Australian. I get it. It's a show for dumb people.
I'm retarded.
It's a show for dumb people.
Absolutely correct. Good for Jasper for getting exactly what we are.
Yeah.
A show for dumb people.
Right.
That's exactly what we are.
We're playing Men at Work because we're a show for dumb people.
Right, of course. We're actually doing a stereotypical Australian thing to highlight the fact that the guy is from Australia.
It's a goof. That's what it's called. It's a goof.
It's a joke. Sorry, it wasn't our serious bumper.
Right.
Give me a minute to get it.
Demon, the McManager is calling security.
Now that's funny. The McManager. Get it?
All right.
Because it's like a McDonald's.
What's worse?
Wow, he's perceptive.
Got it.
Because it's like a McDonald's. No, it is a McDonald's. It's not like one.
Right. Jasper's on it.
That's where a McManager works.
My mind ready to go.
They're laughing at themselves. They think their show is killing right now.
Dude, we think.
First of all, we're not laughing at ourselves. We're laughing at the joke that came from the chat room.
Exactly.
You said it yourself, dumbass.
But listen, Jasper will get it.
All right.
Hilarious too, though.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I'm damn funny.
I can't believe he did it.
He's a
Now
fan,
they're
man.
patting themselves on the back.
Okay, yeah,
Would you like
killing
crush
time doing
nuts
this. That's
on
cool,
that?
man. Just keep it.
Oh my God.
And we're killing time listening to them killing time.
I'm okay with it because
I
we're
can't
moving
believe he
forward.
walked
though.
up
to
As
the
long as you
chat.
keep rewinding it.
See, I'm okay with it.
Just don't keep rewinding it.
I'm liking this Jasper guy more and more.
I like Jasper.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
come
no,
on,
no, you gotta say
douchebags.
it like
Come on,
he does,
douchebags.
Lord.
We fast forward.
Good.
That was funny.
That was so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
That was so funny.
Wow.
Wow.
Did they give the time and the weather and the time again?
I don't know.
I think they have a rim shot thing.
Hopefully he's not in jail right
A
about
rim shot thing.
a rim shot thing, you know.
Yeah, but when do we do that? When do we just do like rim shots?
You know.
Okay.
Best I can do.
All right. But prior tonight to tonight,
Yeah.
when have we done that?
We haven't.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
All
Right. Well, Tim got a lot of
All right,
hate
come on.
the Facebook there
I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Get to me.
radio shows.
Get to me.
He is so obsessed.
Yeah, with himself.
Yeah, it's like, come on, let's get to me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you how to do a broadcast, Michael, since you took such offense at what I said earlier.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to key in on a specific part of that recording, you would have taken the time out of your day to isolate that and edit it down just to that part.
There would have been 2 less Lacuna Coil buttons for somebody's shirt made so that you could edit your fucking podcast down.
Right.
Dickhead.
Instead of going, come on, guys, let's fast forward. Come on, guys.
Yeah, because we can fast forward it for you.
Right.
Dope.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Okay.
And he called the Rock N Roll
There
Geek
you
show
go.
with Michael
Me.
Butler.
Sure.
Wheezy sent over. Me?
Me.
Really? This is all about you, Michael?
It is.
I didn't see it that way.
People listen to the Rock and Roll Geek show only to hear Michael Butler.
Right.
Not the topics, not the music, nothing.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Okay, one last time. Fuck these fuck sticks. You know what? I think you sick us, the listeners, on these fucking guys. Seriously. I think we go all out
Well,
and
for
we
you to
make
shut the
this
fuck up for 10
fucking
seconds.
idiot's show a fucking nightmare. Let's just make it a nightmare for him for a while. Maybe he'll go away. Maybe he'll learn to shut the fuck up.
Right. Well, go after him, MOL.
I'll come right out of the booth and fucking whack you, you fucking prick!
No, I'm serious. Let's fucking go after this guy. Seriously. Like, send. You need to just put up a link for the chat room whenever he's on, and let us go to work. We've done it before. Done it before.
Right.
All right. Well, hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hands up.
There goes MOL leading the CMS Army.
He's ready. Yeah, the CMS Army, right?
Right.
See, those guys are fucking playing like they have an army.
For some audio.
Yeah, Wheezy
I haven't
did.
heard any
No,
of
of course
this.
you haven't.
So we'll listen to some of
Of course
this
you
and
haven't
see if
heard
it's
it,
even
fat
worthy.
boy.
Okay.
See, again, how could it be possible that my show, you didn't hear it?
Because you're fat.
Apparently, that's what makes the difference.
You're fat, so you're lying. Because fat guys lie about hearing other people's shows.
Right. And
Let me just tell you, as a fat guy, I'll state it. The creed of the fat guy is to listen to all skinny, talentless guys' fucking shows.
Right.
That's what we fat guys do. We find talentless, skinny guys and we listen to their shows.
Right.
That's the fat guy creed.
Right. And Wheezy did it, not these guys.
No.
Wheezy did it because he couldn't have possibly did anything on his own.
He's a fake producer.
Right. So these guys put him up to it, but they're claiming they never heard it.
That's right.
All right, so let's check this out. Here's the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Here we go.
With Tim calling in.
Yeah.
All right.
Never heard of this show. Never
tell.
heard of the show. Today I'm going to play some audio comments because I got quite a few.
See? Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
So, see,
So the part at the beginning where I said, I actually like this show, I guess that doesn't count as heard it.
See, I don't get that. It's just like, it's almost.
It's thinking, man.
Well, just from what I'm gathering here,
Yeah.
it's almost as if he can't believe that somebody actually have never heard his podcast.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely trying to position himself. He's trying to position his argument, but he's doing a bad job of it because he's playing audio of us contradicting what he says.
Yeah, because you said, as you just said in the beginning, you said, I listened to the show and I like it.
And he played that.
And now
He played that
he's
part.
going back saying, never heard it, never heard it.
And just because you never heard it, so what? It didn't mean that I never heard it.
Right.
James, friend of the show from Australia.
G'day, Michael Butler.
Good
How are
day,
you?
Tim. What happened here?
Dude, you're not going to talk over yourself, are you?
I like this Jasper guy. You're not going to talk over yourself, are you?
Too funny.
Asshole.
No, back it up here. Back it up, Tim.
Don't talk
Tim
over
James.
yourself.
I'm not talking.
Is this all pre-recorded or something?
It must be like a voicemail or something.
Oh, okay. Now this guy's chewing ice into the mic.
Yep.
Okay.
Butler, how are you? It's
I'm
Tim
super
James
great. Couldn't be
calling
better.
From Sydney, Australia.
Sydney, Australia.
Just wanting to let you know, I love you. Too, you're a legend.
Love you too.
I'm really enjoying your show.
Legend.
I've got so much to talk about. I've been going.
Yeah, I bet you he doesn't say, "Hey, I'd like an orange soda and a hand job on
No,
on the
he saves it for your lame ass show.
Rock and Roll Geek show."
I'm not thinking he does that.
Here they go, laughing at themselves again.
No, we're laughing at Tim James, not at us.
Laughing at our own joke. Yeah. One said it, the other laughed.
Right.
Yep. That's how comedy works.
Dude, why aren't we on satellite?
Because you really, why aren't these guys on satellite?
Oh, that's
They're
great.
So great.
The question, why are we
Wow,
more
we're
successful?
so good,
we make
man.
people say hand jobs in public.
We're so
We should be so
good.
successful because we can make someone say hand job in public.
We're so good, man. Howard Stern sucks.
No.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
New shows lately. It's just been ridiculous, and I'm not sure which ones you want reviews of and which ones you don't.
All right.
Lately, I've seen Keith Urban. And
you know, I've never heard
country.
one Keith
He's a
Urban
country
song.
dude,
I
man.
heard his.
Why is he talking Keith Urban on the Rock and Roll Metal Geek show? Or
The Rock and Roll Metal Geek Show. Oh, I want to punch that guy in the nose.
Roll Geek?
He's going to punch me in the nose?
Once.
Because I mispronounced the name of his sacred show once?
Think he would do it one time before you broke his fucking pussy ass in half.
How many times did I say Rock and Roll Geek show through the course of this recording he's playing? I must have said it at least a half a dozen times, and I said it wrong once.
Yeah. Well, that's because you're stupid. You're not thinking man's radio.
He's going to punch me in the nose for saying that?
Is he? Bring that shit, bitch.
Right. Well, I am a fat guy, so I can pretty much absorb a punch.
Yeah, probably. Just sink into your fucking rolls of blubber.
Right.
Joe.
I don't know.
We're talking over shit, man.
Because Tim brought it up.
Apparently. But I do agree with Angel of Death. Why is he talking to the voicemail?
Yeah.
There you go. Their chat room is goofing on me now. Why do I talk to the voicemail? It's called. Forget it.
We just let it play. No comment.
Just announce what time you're going to be.
So basically, his friend Jasper is basically trying to tell him to shut up so he can hear this.
Right. And set it up.
Look at MOL. Is he actually talking to a voicemail? Now, we get the live thing here on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guitar player was Malcolm Young. That's what Billy Rose said. Never heard Keith Urban's music, but I did watch a couple of minutes of American Idol with him, Nicki Minaj, and who's the other one?
Listen to you, Nicki Minaj.
The girl who dated.
Look at his friend even goofing on him. Look at you, Nicki Minaj.
It's funny.
The guy.
What difference does it make? It's American Idol. Who gives a shit?
It's Mariah Carey, though.
Please.
You know, she's not very known.
Yeah.
No, because I'm an idiot. She's Mariah Carey and Randy Jackson. That show was so horrible. I could not watch it.
Well, somehow you remembered who was on it. You must have watched it. I couldn't even tell you who's ever been on that. I've never even watched a minute of it.
No.
You've never watched American Idol?
Not
ever?
even a minute.
It's way too cool.
It's got nothing to be with cool. It's just I have zero interest. It's got nothing to be with being way too cool. It's just I don't care about that.
See, this is what I find the best about his whole argument and his whole bitching that he's doing here. Anything one or the other of us says is projected to the both in the negative.
Right.
So the fact that you say that you've never watched American Idol, now we're lying that we never saw American Idol. Doesn't matter that I'm right there saying, yep, watched it.
Yeah. Nathan from Kentucky, liar.
But he does that in every point.
I know. So my viewpoint or thought is your viewpoint and thought as well.
You said never heard the Rock and Roll Geek show. I said I'm a fan. Translation: these guys lied and said they never listened to the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Right.
Instead of what it is, but you didn't and I did.
Right.
Jesus.
So basically he's taken this whole thing and blown it way out of proportion.
Of course.
Look at MOL. Dude is a fucking whiny cunt.
They had the one kid 5 years ago that sang a Badlands tune.
5 years ago, please.
Oh, Bice.
Yeah.
Badlands good?
I know of him, but I never watched the show.
Yeah, sure you haven't.
watched first.
You've been sitting around fucking watching Chatterbait, you fucking fat fuck.
For you.
See? Again, lying.
Yep, lying. And fat.
Right.
You're a fat liar. A big fat liar.
Right. So my input is irrelevant.
That's right. But I had little kids. I'll go with the kids' excuse on that. They were into it, so I watched it.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're a family man, or were at the time.
You were.
Not anymore, friend.
Of course not. Just take a look in the mirror.
Said at the time.
No, it's fucking bitches.
Okay.
Fucking, but I fucked your girlfriend. Hey, she left you and fucked me, fat boy. I don't know if.
Did she?
There we go.
Did she?
And you're more than welcome to her. Right, Chris?
Hey, go ahead, B. Unless you're a much older gentleman, I don't think it was you that's fucking my ex.
Right.
That's for sure. Since I've seen the guy that's fucking my ex, and he looks a little older than you, Michael.
Right.
Want a Keith Urban review, Tim James? But thanks.
That was a
I'm
fabulous
burping.
show, 2.5 hours. That guy is really, really good. I'd go and see him again. I've got his catalogue, but I didn't know a lot of the songs. But I thought his show was really good. So
You still want to stick with this, Jasper?
How good does it get better?
It gets
I thought
better.
you made it sound like it was very interesting.
It gets better.
I want to hear it. I mean,
all right, it gets better.
I'm not hearing anything.
Hard rock or
They call me retarded, then they start really getting into the show.
That's what I want to hear.
Again, never called him retarded.
Nope.
Never even indicated that.
No. Starting to wonder, though.
Keith Urban is one of the
I don't want to hear the
best
Keith
shows
Urban
I've
review,
gone
dude.
to.
Okay.
Isn't that what he just said about Van Halen and Aerosmith? That was like the best show he's ever seen.
Van Halen, Keith Urban.
It's all the same.
It's all the same thing, dude.
I think whatever show he just saw recently, that's the best show he ever saw.
Basically, just goof on the guy that listens to the
Motley
show.
Crue,
Yeah.
Generation Swine.
Then
It's
they
all
do
good.
goof on me. Let me fast forward here a little bit.
Their own way. That is creative.
See, Jasper gets it.
He gets it.
They're just goofing on the guy who listens to the show.
Yeah.
See, Jasper's got a lot of sense.
Yeah. And Michael makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Like less than a nickel for
Right.
everything he does.
So I won't take that away from him.
Oh, well, wait, they're
We've
bad-mouthing me right here. Something I did that was creative here.
And Anthrax and Slayer.
Best show I ever saw.
Anthrax, Slayer, Keith Urban.
Best show ever.
Yeah.
Quit eating while you're... Oh, I ate,
And
too.
I've
They're goofing on me for
Metallica
eating, too.
because
So.
I've seen Metallica a couple of times. And, yeah, I'm not a... even though I do have all this stuff, I'm not a huge Metallica fan anymore.
You have all their music, but you're not a huge Metallica. Okay.
The Offspring was fantastic.
He is talking to the voicemail.
Here we go.
It's conversation.
He's turning a voicemail into an actual conversation.
Dude, everybody's got to do it their own way.
Yeah,
that is
there you go.
creative.
Well,
There you go. Is that so bad?
I'll take that away from him.
That's
We've
your
never
show.
done that.
I'm not saying it's bad. I don't,
Do you think it's retarded to talk to voicemail? I think it gets them to
I
call
don't know.
back.
I mean, that's your show. Like, I don't know. Like, that's what you have done on your show for a really long
what
time.
I've always done.
I mean, I've never thought of it that way as it being retarded.
I just think it gets them to call back and leave more voicemails.
I think you're right.
Shows
And it's
you
your
ever
fucking show.
Yeah, fuck these guys. With the Offspring.
Fuck these guys.
Fuck these guys. I'm offended.
Well, again, neither one of us said, boy, Michael's retarded for talking to a voicemail.
We both think that that's a fucking dumb bit, but so what?
Yeah, but we were just sort of taken aback by it because that was the first time I ever heard it. So I was just kind of curious as what he was doing.
I wonder if he got kicked out of Exodus because other people reacted like he does to us talking about him when they heard his album that he did with Exodus.
I don't know.
So they broke up for a while and came back and didn't make the phone call to him.
Well, again, even our people in our chat room, be it the Angel of Death or MOL, they were all like, is he talking to a voicemail?
Right.
Because they were just like, okay. Because it's different and it's odd and it's uncommon. And nobody was saying, God, this guy's fucking retarded.
No one said it exactly.
Nobody said that. They were just kind of like, oh.
But people are saying it now, MOL in the chat room, it is retarded to talk to voicemail.
Yeah, but at the time when we were doing this for the first time, it was just sort of a surprise.
Yeah, it was just like, okay.
Yeah.
They're a fabulous fan.
Huh.
And
I like Offspring, man.
Damn, really?
See, now they're starting to agree. Now
they're making fun of you.
Yeah. They started to agree with me after a while.
Really?
They started
exactly.
to get.
They're not like really making fun. They're not.
Oh, they call me
that bad about talking to a voice.
They call me retarded.
Like, doing that.
See again. Even Jasper's going. They're not really making fun of you.
Yeah.
And he goes. They called me retarded. It's like that never happened.
We didn't call him retarded, and the other guy gets it that we're not making fun of him.
Because they're not really making fun of you, dude. They're just sort of like, commenting that you're talking to a voicemail.
Yeah.
So as an objective listener, this Jasper is going, yeah, I see what they're saying.
I got an ad. Hold on. Got an ad. Here we go.
I'm getting up. I got to mix a drink.
All right.
No, kids keep throwing
Here we go.
Play a song.
I'm working on it. All right, you there, Jasper? No. All right. So, all right. I'm going to keep playing it anyway.
Who's that, Bob Dylan's son, and who else's kid?
Oh, I don't know who's in the Offspring. They get that one singer.
I think it's like one of the sons from like.
Now they don't know anybody
No,
from
that's
the Offspring.
Wallflowers is Bob Dylan's son.
Oh,
They're so metal. They don't know any of these guys.
Well, I can't tell you who's in. A lot of pop bands, but that isn't because I'm so metal. It's just because I don't care about it.
Yeah, the Offspring, not a metal band, so why would we if we're so metal? That's the first thing. The Wallflowers, not a metal band, so why would we know who's in that band if we're so metal?
Yeah, but the thing is he's saying that because we're so metal, we turn our noses up at anything that's not metal.
Sure we do.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Is it just me, or does this Jasper fellow sound a little bit like Dr. Drew?
Nice.
Well, he sounds like that, but he also sounds like our friend Jim Bob, too.
I could just hear him say, well, Michael, I think you really need to seek professional help for this. This
Right.
is not something that's going to get better on its own. You need to get into a program.
But don't you agree this Jasper guy gets it?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like, they're not making fun of you. They're just kind of commenting. I don't really see it as being critical of you. Well, they called me retarded.
Well, number one, I didn't hear you call him retarded either, but number two, to say you weren't making fun of him without actually coming out and making fun of him.
We were making fun of that segment. I'll say it. I will happily say, yeah. Talking to a voicemail, we're going to goof on it because that's fucking stupid.
I've been listening to this show long enough. When you play somebody else's podcast, 9 times out of 10, you're making fun of it.
Sure.
We didn't play this one to make fun of his podcast. We were playing the Tim James clip.
That was the impetus of even getting into this, is what Tim James was saying on his email or his voicemail. But we weren't picking on Michael Butler's podcast because we thought it was an awful podcast.
Until it dawned on you that the guy was sitting there trying to make a conversation out of talking to a voicemail.
And then we made fun of that. But we didn't talk about, we never did a whole segment on the Rock and Roll Geek show.
It's not like, no, it wasn't like a dirt talk or thrash can type deal.
No, it was collateral damage, as I said. Originally, what we were commenting on was Tim James, but because the whole talking to the voicemail came into play, then it was just like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, I tend to think he's just too fucking
sensitive.
thin-skinned.
Yeah, he's very sensitive about it.
He is. All right, that's all I got.
All right, hail and kill.
Hand job.
All right. Offspring.
We only know Badlands and Queensryche. We don't know any better. We don't know this. We don't know any of this fake punk rock shit.
Kids say again. It's this whole, well, if it's not metal, it's shit, and we don't pay attention to it.
Right, we're elitist.
Yeah, but you've fallen into that many times where you've posted something on your Facebook or whatever where you're listening to, I don't know, some pop band or
Garth Brooks or
whatever, and it's just like, I can't believe you're listening to that, man. I thought you were just metal.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my summer schedule for concerts, I'm going to see fucking Kid Rock, Kenny Chesney, Rascal Flatts. I went to the Rock on the Range and saw a bunch of metal bands. I'm going to see Van Halen and Dokken. I mean, I'm going to see Public Enemy and Ice Cube and who's the other one on that one? De La Soul. Musically, I'm as all over the map as they come. Yeah, nobody is as wide a range musically as me.
But according to Michael here, because we don't know who's in the Offspring or who's in Wallflowers, we're so metal that we can't lower ourselves to that standard.
I didn't notice him offering up who was in those bands, though.
No, not at all.
I mean, that's how you fucking set those. That's how. If somebody was saying something about Dokken and they didn't know the members of Dokken, we'd be like, well, I guess that would be fucking Mick Brown and George Lynch. We would offer up the names as we goofed back.
Sure.
But he doesn't know either. Right. So I guess he's too metal too.
Yeah, but just because I don't listen to, I don't know, I can't even tell you, because I don't listen to commercial radio or pop music, because I don't care for it.
Right.
It's just not my thing.
Sure.
But it's not because I'm so metal that I can't listen,
Yeah, just don't want to.
It's just like I'm not some kind of an elitist because it's just not up my alley. It's just, I'm just not my thing.
Yeah.
So, big deal.
Yep.
Rock credibility, man!
See?
No, not the Offspring.
Okay.
Offspring, just some...
Dude, there's an ad. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Skateboard punk.
Okay. How are you getting that? Okay, hold on.
Let me pause. They were related to somebody.
You're probably not getting an ad now.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't quite...
Still got an ad, Jasper?
Yeah, they put 2 in a row on mine.
You're still listening to the stream.
I haven't heard anything. When you heard my voice, that's when I came back. And so whatever happened before my voice, I didn't hear it.
No, you're probably not hearing an ad, now, right?
No, I'm good.
Maybe these guys are right. I'm retarded.
What? Did you play that part yet where they said that?
No, not yet.
Because it doesn't exist.
It's not there.
It doesn't exist.
All right, here we go.
Shows, but I was crying at that show.
You cried at an Offspring show, Tim James? They were that good?
In a what?
Speaking of crying, he cried at an Offspring show that were so good.
Why?
Because they were so good.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Hey, did you, speaking of crying, I mean, this is,
Yes, I did.
Crying.
Yes, I did.
Nice segue. Have you seen?
I cried when they goofed on me. I spent all night crying.
Have you seen that Rolling Stones documentary yet, Crossfire Hurricane?
No. Will I cry?
No, I mean, but there's crying women, and there's girls used to piss their pants to go see him.
Oh, it's not old.
I guess they would stand there for so long when they finally play, they'd be so excited they'd scream and piss.
Oh, because
at the same time.
Because they had to use the bathroom, they were drinking beers. I did that once. I didn't piss my pants. I pissed on the floor.
No, I think girls got it different, man. Like if they just, it's easier for girls to piss their pants.
I went to see Joan Jett for the Police, and I drank a 40 ouncer before the show, or 32 ouncer, and I had to use the bathroom. I wasn't going to leave my spot, so I pissed on the floor, and I went all over the guy in front of me.
Oh, that's a class move.
Oh, well, it's Thinking Man Show.
Very classy.
Thinking Man Show.
Mm-hmm. Way to think of your fellow man there, Michael.
It's Thinking Man Show.
Yeah. So, because some guy wants your piss all over the back of his leg.
Dude, the guy that fucking was in Exodus for 20 seconds pissed on my leg.
Right.
All right. Morning Zoo. Scooter in the Gooch. All right.
You're recycling old material.
Yeah. All right. Hey man, I only
got a lot of old material, but we got a lot of new material. So what's the fuck with these old stories, man? Grandpa?
I don't piss on the floor. Well, I piss out in the street, but
you can piss on the floor still.
Now when I'm driving down the street, I'll open the door and hang my dick out the window, and not the window, but the door, and piss on this while I'm driving.
Who does that?
He does.
He opens the door and pisses out the door while he's driving?
Oh, when you got a fucking 14-inch cock, you can do those things.
Okay. Very classy. Very classy.
Thinking Man's broadcast, dude. Don't insult it.
I won't.
Why?
Because I can't. There's no bathrooms, and I have to use the bathroom, and I'm stuck in traffic. So I'll open the door and pee. I'll do it with Martina in the car. She gets bummed out. That's how retarded I am. Classic metal guys. Now you can goof on that. All right,
we just did.
Yeah, we did.
And we just did.
And we did. Thanks for your permission, Dick.
Right. So I open up the door and I piss out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And his classy girlfriend gets bummed out.
Yeah.
But apparently that's my ex. Must be my ex in the car that's really fucking out since he's fucking her.
How many girls do you think would tolerate some guy whipping it out and pissing out the door while she's in the passenger seat?
Well, they might if he had money, but since it's him, I don't know.
I don't think that would fly but one time.
Yeah, I can't imagine that it's many.
Guys
cried. Oh my God.
Come on, dude. You've never had a tear well up in your eye when you're watching,
Here comes the part where they badmouth DAD, and that tells you how great their rock credibility is.
Really?
DAD.
That's how our rock credibility?
Yeah, because we don't like Disneyland After Dark.
I don't think either one of us said we don't like them. We just don't think about them.
Yeah.
So I don't think you or I said, man, those guys really blow.
No, they're just there.
They're just there. It's just, okay.
Yeah. You can sing Alone Again or something.
Dockin'!
Oh, shit, that's wild.
You've never had that?
This guy cried when he sang Dockin' sang.
No.
Wait, what did he say the Dockin' song's name was?
Alone Again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dockin'.
Wait a minute, dude.
Dude. Classic metal show. Don't brag about liking Dockin'. That's not very metal if you want my...
When's your,
Wait a minute. We didn't say that happened. We made a joke about that.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the joke.
We didn't say that happened.
He's just so singly focused on thinking that we're making fun of him and calling him a retard that he just glazes right over the goof that we're just talking about.
It was a total goof.
He just doesn't get it. And then his friend's like, what song was it? Alone Again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He couldn't hear what we said over him fucking talking over it.
And when he told him what it was, he was just like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, okay.
DAD is not metal either, dude. Dockin' is.
I never claimed I was.
See, look at Jasper. He's like, DAD isn't metal. At least Dockin' is more metal.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper's like beating his ass, man.
I love it. He's like subtle, but he's doing it.
Yeah, he's just like he's like his bro or his friend, but he's not agreeing with anything.
Nope.
Okay, what's with the DA? What you went and saw GAD? They played for South by Southwest for free.
Yeah, I know. I drove down to L.A. a 6-hour drive. All right, they're getting to the DAD part.
I don't believe you went and saw, dude. Those guys are not that great.
See.
I guess Jasper has no rock and roll credibility either.
He's just like, dude, you drove down there to see them?
No metal credibility for Jasper.
It wasn't that almost my reaction the same way that I can't believe he drove down there to see them?
Yeah.
And yet he criticizes me, but his pal who just said the same thing, he doesn't jump all over his ass and go, "You have no credibility, dude."
Nope. Because he's not fat.
Did you like them?
Metal Moment likes Dawkins. Sorry, Chalky. What'd you say, Jasper?
I like George Lynch. No.
See, now one of his listeners liked Dawkins, so now he's got to apologize.
Yeah, now he's sorry.
Mm-hmm. So if it's somebody who's quote unquote in league with Michael Butler, then he's apologetic about it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hypocrite.
Pretty much.
Do you like them that much? Do you like
I
DAD
fucking
that much?
love that band.
Really?
They are so good. Have you listened to them?
I know. I'm aware of them. And they never grabbed me as so good. You know, I never got that into them.
They get better and better. They're one of the...
Jasper. They never grabbed me as so good.
Right.
It's like, and that's basically what we said. It was just like, okay.
Even if that isn't what we said, though, who cares?
Yeah, but my point is that he is making mountains out of molehills here.
Well, of course he is.
There's bands that just keeps getting better and better, in my opinion.
Okay.
All right. Well, they're going to talk about DAD. They're going to say DAD sucks. Here we go.
See, we didn't say that. We didn't say DAD sucks.
Let's hear what we said. I might have said it.
Driving down to L.A. to see DAD at the Whiskey, and I might be crying during that show, so I can relate to him.
What?
I don't think I would.
DAD?
Here they go.
DAD, really?
Holy smokes.
I suck because I like DAD.
Would make me cry to have to go.
Wow.
And he's driving to the show. He's driving down there to go.
Oh, those guys, what? They took a limo to their shows?
I'm driving 6 hours. I'm not just driving across town to see the show, fat fuck.
Well, that's the point we were making, idiot. Is that you were actually going to drive hours to go see them.
To go see DAD.
That was the point.
Yeah. And I guess by what I said, that does kind of say DAD sucks.
But we didn't say they suck. It's just like, it's not a band that I would travel hours to go see.
I'll say it. They suck. They're not good. They don't get better and better. They're not good.
They're just there.
Well, they're just not good.
But on this particular instance, neither one of us said, those guys blow, they suck. I can't believe he's driving down there because they suck so bad.
Right.
Neither one of us said that. It's just like, we can't believe that you're driving hours to go see them.
Yeah.
Because there are bands that I like, but I would never drive hours to go see them.
6 hours for DAD.
That's my point. Now, even if it was somebody that I really, really wanted to see, I like to see Kiss or Van Halen or anybody like that, but I wouldn't drive 6 hours to see them.
No, not really.
Disneyland After Dark. Yeah, Disneyland After Dark.
Wow, that's good knowledge.
They're not very good.
Yeah, I know.
They're not very good.
We actually had them on the show like 8 years ago.
Oh, you're way ahead of me then, man.
Oh, those guys. I mean, I don't know. They're typical Morizu. Those guys are like radio, those guys are like radio dinosaurs. Of course, that explains everything, man. They're making fun of a podcast, because they don't get it. They're those guys that don't understand podcast. They're like, oh wow, the podcast, that's just this thing. That's for guys that don't do what we do.
By the way,
is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
I have no idea. Oh, podcasts. That's for guys who do things that that don't do what we do.
I guess the traffic to our podcast means that we don't know what we're doing.
Right. Again, so misguided as to what it is that we do.
Yeah. I mean, as it stands with our podcast that we don't know what we're doing on, we're literally pegged out as far as popularity on the provider that we use as top of the food chain.
Right.
So we don't know what we're doing.
No.
Absolutely not.
And we make fun of podcasts because we do a live show and everybody else just does this piddly podcast.
Right, that's what we do.
Yeah. Please.
I got on their Facebook and I said, hey, why don't you guys come on my show and teach me how to do a podcast? Because they said they were going to teach me. And I got a reply back I got a private message from one of the guys. Would you like me to read that or save it or not read it?
Let's hear this segment
Okay.
then we'll do that.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Hey, dude.
Guy's enjoying his ice.
Yeah, he is. By the way, we're at 47,128.
Yeah, so we're just under 3,000 away from 50,000 listens.
Just about 50,000 listens, but we suck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's in 9 months.
Yeah. We suck. And that's only in one of our two providers.
Right.
The smaller of our two providers.
Sure.
Yep, he's right. We suck.
We're both off work. Want to do good, clean fun every day?
Sure. All right, back to the...
Listen to those fucks laughing at their own jokes.
Yeah.
They think they're so fucking funny. Listen to them just laugh at themselves.
Yeah.
They think they're killing right now.
By the way, 800 plays and downloads on when we barely referenced that we were going to talk about Michael Butler on the Liar
Nice.
podcast. 800 on
Almost 1,000 listens.
on one fucking of our outlets.
Yeah, nice.
You're in the gooch.
I don't remember that, and I certainly can't name a single song.
You can't name a single DAD song.
No.
Offspring.
They played a couple of new songs.
Wait a minute, did he
New
just say that
album.
we know the Offspring now?
No, he said you can't name a single DAD song.
Or then he said something about the Offspring.
Or the Offspring.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, and?
What does that mean?
Well,
Are we not punk enough for him?
no, again, we're too metal for that.
Was that what it is?
That's what it is. Our metal credibility is just so high up there that we can't mention or even know anything about those lesser bands.
That's true.
Please.
One called Days Go By.
Days Go By.
Honestly, one of the best rock and roll songs I've ever heard.
Really?
The album's called Days Go By.
What is Tim
All right,
Herbert,
so the
like
new
8 songs
Offspring
in his life?
new Offspring single is the greatest rock song he's ever heard. Now they're
I
agreeing
would like
with
to
me.
hear it. Do you have it on Spotify?
I think they're getting ready to play me playing it.
It's the best ever.
The best
One
ever.
of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
The best ever.
A song by the Offspring. I don't even think the Offspring says that.
Get it?
I like the Offspring,
Wait a
man.
minute. One of the best rock and roll songs you've ever heard. Days Go
Yeah, I don't
By.
know.
All right, I've got
Are you- now, are you talking, or is it-
No.
Say his friend is now confused. He can't tell if he's making commentary on his commentary or if this is just actually part of the podcast.
Sure.
That's my voicemail. That's me talking to the voicemail, man.
And this is you talking your voice.
This is getting really weird.
Dude, this is crazy. We're doing like 3 shows at
Wow,
once.
you know what? We should be on satellite, man. No, we should have a podcast.
Man, that makes those guys even worse. How long have they been doing that show? What was it? What
Who
did they
the
say?
fuck knows? 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, they interviewed him 8
They've been doing a
years
show
ago.
for 8 years,
8
and this is
years
what they
ago.
have to show for it?
They interviewed him.
What?
Their podcast hasn't been around 8 years. Oh, they were before me.
No, dude, those are radio guys. They've been doing like radio for at least 8 years, or this show, and this is what they do, and people like them. I mean, I guess they're doing something right, or they're just, I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Say. They must be doing something.
Must be.
They were before me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Adam Curry invented podcasting there, Michael Butler.
Well, he's a player.
Right.
doing something right. I guess they got
Whatever.
Tim James listening.
We're sitting here jobless, whatever.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm fucking broke. Adam and Eve, Rock Geek.
Yeah, speaking of...
Please use my code Rock Geek. I need the money, man. Back to the fabulous classic metal show. Oh, It's on Spotify, so I got to wait till this freaking commercial message.
It was a nice hobby until one night Peter walked her home.
Shows on Spotify.
You're a recorded show. Why can't you?
I had to play. Oh, here they're goofing on me, telling me how to do a podcast. Yeah, I played the Offspring song from Spotify because I don't have. I'm sorry, I don't have any fucking Offspring in my computer. Songs you've ever heard? Days Go By. All right, I've got to listen to it. Here you go. Let me have a listen here. Oh, it's on Spotify, so I got to wait till this freaking commercial message.
It was a nice hobby until one night Peter walked her home, closed his eyes.
Dude, you're a recorded show. Why can't you just edit that out?
Because I don't edit my show, fat boy!
Okay. So I guess my suggestion there was just out of the question.
It was very rough.
Yeah.
It's very rough on him.
I mean, was that really a remark just out of the question?
I don't know.
This is a pre-recorded thing. Why don't you just edit that out?
Because he doesn't edit anything.
Well, I know, but he's screaming now.
Yeah.
Saying, because I don't edit my show.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? It is a podcast.
Yeah. Why not just edit it out?
Yeah.
Oh, because it takes too much work.
Yeah. It's effort. Because, dude.
No shit, dude.
Who's got time to sit there?
We're lazy.
Who's got time?
We don't edit.
Who fucking has time to sit there and write down time codes? Let me make sure I edit out the little advertisement at 45 minutes and 14 seconds. Fuck that shit!
We're not getting paid, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it boils down to. We're not getting paid.
Well, there it is.
Right. We're lazy and we're not getting paid.
Well, it doesn't sound like he's getting paid to do anything else either. So.
Well, but see, there again goes against my personal grain.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something, regardless of you're being paid or not, and you're putting out there for public consumption, don't you want it to be the best it can be, regardless of you're putting some coin in your pocket or not?
Well, you would hope.
You know, you and I do a pre-record periodically when, situations arise.
Yeah.
We don't just put every mistake in there and just leave it in there and go, fuck it, we're not getting paid. We're just leaving it in there.
No, you clean them up.
We clean them up and we give you a solid show.
Yeah, we try to.
It doesn't matter if we're being paid.
No.
What a dumb concept.
No, dude. That's why he's a successful businessman and you're not. That's why he's successful and I'm. Never mind.
Yeah. So therein lies the answer to my question. Why didn't you just edit that out? It is a pre-recorded podcast. Because I don't edit and we're not getting paid and I'm lazy. All right. Well, hey. Glad I got the answer.
Yeah, thank you.
I get paid from Adam and Eve, which is more than you fucking fat fucks get anyway, but I don't feel like editing my show!
Okay.
You know how much money I made last year.
Right.
Think he made that much?
No.
Think he made that much in the last 5 years?
No.
And I'm being dead serious. I mean, seriously, do you think that he made that much in 5 years?
No. But my point is, again, we're going back to the whole you fat fucks.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't edit my show, and I get paid by Adam and Eve, which is more than you're getting paid. So, again, it all boils down to a show is only credible if there's money involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how much money could he possibly be making off of Adam and Eve?
Well, somehow we have found a way to, make money in our real lives to where when we do this show for the fuck of it, that's just what it is.
Exactly.
It's doing it for the fuck of it.
Adam and Eve?
We don't have to sell it to the fucking cheapest bidder, Adam and Eve or GoDaddy or whatever.
Well, how much could Adam and Eve possibly pay him if somebody buys a dildo?
Who knows? Nickel, dime?
That's my point. So it can't really add up to that much.
No. Can't.
It's more than you fat fucks are making.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it? I'll bet I made more last week than you're going to make all year, dickhead.
Right.
Oh, I'll be honest.
I guess. I think I would be.
Now I'm yelling at them. I'm yelling at a recording of them goofing on me, having a conversation with all right, get this. I'm having a conversation with a recording of a show goofing on me having a conversation with a voicemail. I am an idiot.
Just come on, man. Let's push on and get past this shit.
See, Jasper's the voice of reason.
He's done.
Yeah, he's just like, dude, really? You're making way more out of this than what it really needs to be.
Yes, he is.
I haven't heard the part where we called him retarded yet.
No, I haven't heard that either.
Nope.
Editing that out if I was I understand us doing that here on the CMS because we are live for 6 hours, but
they're live for 6 hours? Bullshit.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. They're live for 6 hours. Bullshit.
We're not live for 6 hours?
Well, again, liar.
Yeah, that is true.
Liar. We're live we're live for 7 hours tonight, Michael. Liar.
Apparently.
Bullshit. They're doing this for 6 hours. Bullshit.
They're liars.
Let's see. I think I started this show 18 years ago, and it's been 6 hours.
It's always been.
For 18 years, Michael.
Yep. Liar.
That's why they can't
podcast.
String together some comedy.
Editing that out.
Do you think since Tim thinks everything is the greatest ever, that maybe that's just an offspring of his listening to Talking Metal where everything's amazing?
Now they're goofing on Talking Metal.
Amazing.
Everything's amazing there. Everything's the greatest for Tim.
We'll see what's going on now. Like I'm going to feel sensitive towards these guys. They are sensitive podcasters at heart.
Yes.
They have to make fun of everybody and lash out to make themselves feel big.
Yes.
So
no, they don't. They just look. All right. Too easy of a joke. They just have to look in the mirror and they'll see how big they are. All right.
Wow. Again, going with the weight thing again.
Got me. These guys talk about not being able to string anything together.
Nothing. Hail and kill caller. You're on the air.
We got a deal for you. Just go to adamandeve.com. Click on the microphone in the corner. Or is it a dildo? Maybe it's a microphone and a dildo. And enter offer code BUTLER. You're listening to a dildo. Why not buy one?
Nice.
Hand job.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to go out and buy the Offspring so that I can play this bit.
With a pretty kitty.
All right,
4,026
Audible.
pictures and one.
Doesn't he have any way of just potting that down until it comes up?
I don't feel like it. It's part of my charm.
See? Again,
Part of his charm.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
Part of his charm.
Yeah, that's part of his charm, running these commercial ads on this Spotify.
He is right. The commercials are part of his charm. And talking over them.
I don't want to pause it. I like playing the ads and goofing on the ads.
No, just pot
It doesn't sound like you're goofing on the ads at all. It sounds like you're annoyed with them.
That's what I was getting.
Yeah, you're not goofing on them. You're just like, oh, fuck, another ad. Just, what a dope.
My fucking podcast.
Counter, just lower the volume to like 0.
Thanks for the tips, dude.
Well,
yeah,
dude,
I guess
he's
you won't be
got that live
getting
show going with
freelance
talking to the voice.
audio engineering work.
Yeah, I'm
anytime
ruining it
soon.
I'm ruining it for myself because I play the ads because I do everything freeform, stream of consciousness.
Smell? Why would you?
I don't have some. By the way, they got a fake producer. He's not a real producer.
Live ambience.
What does that mean?
It's fake. It's probably just you. That's what he probably means.
See,
we don't play a producer. It's just you or me.
That this Wheezy character is just somebody that we made up. It's just like an invisible person, and we're just pretending we have a producer.
We're making our show look bigger. With
I see. So Wheezy doesn't actually exist.
Right. No, it's just one of us doing it.
I gotcha.
It's like the Phil Hendry show where he does all the voices and everything himself.
Sure.
Same exact concept.
Glad this guy knows so much about the way we do our show here.
Well, apparently he knows everything.
Apparently he does.
He knows how much we make, how much we don't make. He knows that Wheezy doesn't exist. We knows that you're fat. ambiance.
Holy shit.
Exactly. It's part of live ambiance,
Do I
fat
have
boy.
to teach everybody how to do this?
Yeah, you got to teach me how to do it. Listen to this fucking prick. Now listen to this closely.
Pause.
No, just pot it down or just lower the volume to like 0.
Well, dude, he's got that live feel going with the talking to the voicemail. Why would you? The live ambiance.
Holy shit. Do I have to teach everybody how to do this correctly?
Yes,
Okay,
you
don't
have,
talk over this. I want to hear this. I want
you
to hear
have
him
to
teach.
teach me how to do
Dude, I
it
wanna hear him
correctly,
teach.
you
Shut up.
motherfucker.
Shut up, dude.
Yes, this episode is going to be in the
Hey,
podcast
hey,
feed, John
time
William.
out. Time out. Go put your mic down and count to 10, man. Go count to 10. Time out and play it, please.
He's got to teach me how to do it.
Dude, take a time out.
Why don't you teach me how to eat some fucking
Dude, I'm giving you a timeout,
bagels,
man.
fat
As
boy.
your friend, I'm giving you a timeout. You make yourself look
all right.
stupid.
Yeah, okay.
You retard.
Yeah. Teach me how to do it. By the way, I
take
got
a time out, you retard.
And I got on their Facebook and things and said, "Come on my podcast, and teach me how to do it. Teach me how to do a podcast."
Dude,
Seriously.
shut up, you retard.
All
Take a
right.
time out.
All right.
Play it.
Pompous dick again.
I am being a pompous dick, and I'm proud of it.
There you are. You're a pompous dick.
I am being pompous. I'm sorry.
Second date. Use your
Turn this
smartphones.
down. Oh, I can turn it down. I can turn it down and wait for that. There you go.
Wow, what a novel idea. Turn it down until it's over.
Excuse me, I don't listen to Spotify.
Good work, Michael.
Good work, Michael.
These guys.
And Michael's been in a band. He should know a little something about recording.
There you go. I've been in a band. I should know something about recording.
Hey, shut up, dude.
Why is that out of the question?
Apparently, maybe you're not supposed to know how to do any recording when you've
It's
been in a
like,
band.
there you go. I've been in a band. I should know something about recording. Like, dude, I only play bass. I don't touch the knobs, okay? You know, I'm a genius bass player. I don't record.
I thought that was complimentary.
I thought so as well, but apparently it's you're being disparaging again.
I thought acknowledging that he has been in bands,
And he has the technical skill and the know-how.
I would think that would mean that he does have the technical skill from being in a couple of bands.
But apparently you're being condescending by saying that.
Apparently so.
Dude, let's listen.
They're
to
not
them.
talking about you. You'd be pissed, man.
I want to hear this.
What's wrong with these guys?
And Michael's been in a band. He should know a little something about recording.
That's my
So
point.
he listens to your show.
I just have to vamp.
See?
He
Jasper,
gets it.
Yeah, Jasper's like, he listens to your show.
I do.
It's like,
I still do.
But you can hear it in his voice. It's like, what is your problem? You know, you can almost hear Jasper saying, dude, what are you making a big deal about this for?
But you know what it is when it all boils down to whatever? He's a musician, and all musicians are like this. They're all fucking uber touchy the minute you say anything bad about their whatever. How many times have you been around musicians? How many times have we talked to Don, you know, that fucking fake musician Don Dokken? How many times have we talked to that phony and we tell him we don't like something and he gets all fucking defensive?
Well, he doesn't really get defensive. He just like, oh, you
He
think
does a little bit. I mean, he
Yeah.
doesn't like, you know, even Levin. When I told Levin, I mean, Levin made a joke about it when I told him I didn't like the one song on the new album.
Yeah, sure.
But he wasn't happy about it.
No,
that
he
we
wasn't
said it.
happy about it, but he didn't just like, dude, that's the best thing I ever did. I can't believe
No.
you saying that.
But dude, Don, one of the hang-ups I've ever had in an interview was Don when he asked me what I thought of Shadow Life, and I told him it sucked,
And he hung up on you.
and he hung up on me.
Yep, that's before you really got to know him, though.
Oh yeah, I didn't know him at all. I was just a journalist, and,
Sure.
you know, and doing an interview. But he hung up. Same reason, dude. And I'm not just pointing at Don. I'm saying almost all musicians are that way.
Sure.
They're all uber sensitive about any little stupid thing they do. They can't see that they have it in their head that everybody's going to like everything they do. And the minute somebody says, nah, that's not so good, then it's like, oh, you're a fucking asshole, dude. It's fucking great. You don't know how to, you can't judge it unless you play it.
Right.
You hear all that bullshit over and over.
An Amazon company. Click the banner to download one.
Okay. All right. This is The Offspring.
This is
one of the greatest
this is like
songs
Offspring's
ever,
best song.
according
Let's
to
hear it.
Tim James. We won't listen to the whole thing. We'll just listen to a little bit here.
Kill dog. Tim James thinks Hitler was just the greatest dictator ever.
Ha 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 ha! That's funny.
By the way, doesn't that song sound just like the Cult?
It does. I was actually going to say exactly that.
And you know I'm not a Cult fan.
And I know you're not.
Of course you're not. You're a metal. You're a true metal.
Say once again. You're
So I have to like the Cult.
Too metal to like the Cult.
So I guess the standard for what you can like and not like is you got to call Michael Butler and get, band approval for what you're allowed to listen to and like.
Right. No, if you're too metal, you can't acknowledge anything else.
God forbid I don't like the Cult.
Yeah, because you're too metal for them.
That's what it is.
You're too much into your Slayer and Cannibal Corpse to appreciate the Cult.
Well, there might be truth to that.
Or something.
Yeah, it sounds just like it.
It does. I was actually going to say just exactly the same
you are
thing.
smart, dude.
What do these guys even like?
What does that got to be with being smart?
I don't know.
Because somebody tonight pointed out that a Venom song sounded like Motley Crue, Too Young to Fall in Love.
Yeah, I heard that earlier. Yeah, that guy was smart.
Yeah, he was smart.
He had it together.
Yeah, he couldn't recognize that two riffs sound almost identical.
No.
You have to be smart to know that, though.
You do. Pick up on a guitar tone being the same.
They like Dokken and Badlands and Queensryche. Classic metal.
Yep.
And?
Yep, I'll agree with that statement.
And?
Yep.
And?
Just because he wants to fuck Cheap Trick doesn't mean that fucking everybody thinks Cheap Trick is the start and stop of the world.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I mean, I don't hate him, but I'm not a fan.
Right. Well, I love Cheap Trick personally.
But I'm not a fan, but I've seen him 4 times live. I've seen
now
him.
that I said that I'm a fan and you're not, he'll come back and say, well, they fucking hate Cheap Trick. They don't know anything.
But I've seen them with Heart a couple of times, and I saw them with Journey once, and I saw them solo once.
Yeah.
And they're okay, but I don't really get into them.
Yes, I love them. But everybody's different. That's the whole point of the whole argument that's being made here. Everybody's got different taste, you stupid dick.
It's just
we don't like The Offspring. You do, so what? That doesn't make you right. That doesn't make us wrong, you stupid fuck.
Right.
God.
By the way, this goes on for another half hour, Jasper.
Okay, I'll listen to Offspring on my own. What? So Offspring has a new record, though?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Fuck all I know.
Wait, let's hear this.
Best song ever. I don't know. This, according to spin.com, they listed this as worst new music. Gave it a 4 out of 10.
Let me hear this.
But I think that people who write for Spin are probably embarrassed.
Yeah, they're bullshit. Now, let's hear this, though.
I'm not talking, Jasper. This is them goofing on me. This is the show.
All right. See, that's why I want you to just be quiet so I can know.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, well, then play the Offspring song.
I'm not talking, Jasper.
How about I got the best idea.
Yeah.
Let's play the Offspring on Spotify with the ad turned up again on this show.
All right.
So you don't learn your lesson yet.
Right. I swear I'm not talking, Jasper. This is them playing a recording of me talking to Tim James, okay?
Okay.
Side note, I'm on spin.com. It says Ryan Adams has a new punk band called Pornography. All right, this song doesn't suck.
And it sounds like American Heartbreak.
Said it doesn't suck. I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs ever written, but what do I know? I have enough of that. Yeah. Go ahead.
It sounds like American Heartbreak. Everything you like sounds like American Heartbreak.
I didn't pick this.
Look at Jasper calling him out.
Too funny.
Even his friend is just like, you're ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
So, Jetboy, American Heartbreak, everything he likes sounds the same.
Pretty much.
And so that even his friend is calling him out on that.
Sure is.
But yet he's making fun of us for Queensryche and Badlands.
Yeah, well, those bands suck.
Okay, whatever.
Tim James said it's the best song he's ever heard. I just said it wasn't that bad.
Oh, man, that's great.
I wasn't raving on the song.
Oh boy! Wait! This dude, Jasper, using the word retard makes you sound. I sound dumb. Okay.
Demonologist. They called me a retard. Jasper didn't call them retard. They called me a retard. And by the way,
at what point I still haven't heard the part where we called him a retard.
Nope.
We're almost to the end of the segment that we did.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it yet
because we didn't call him.
That's right.
The politically correct term is retard. Okay. All right.
I don't care about the fucking. That's like all PC bullshit, man. I mean, everyone knows when you say retard, that doesn't mean like you're calling someone whatever.
Demonologist's son has Down syndrome. I'm sorry, demonologist.
It's like calling someone gay. You know, it's like saying, "Oh, that's gay." You know, you're not calling them a homosexual.
Demonologists get pissed off at classic rock podcasts or whatever they're called. They're the ones who said retarded. Okay, what?
See, again,
we didn't.
That never happened. Get pissed off at us because they're the ones who said it.
It's fine, demonologist. We'll take your pissed offness.
Right.
Jasper.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't me. I'm not spewing the retard.
Nobody wishes retardation on anybody's kid. But if you did, you still love the kid. All right, back to
hope your child's not effective. I did it not for him.
Well, way to bring the show down.
Sorry, it wasn't really.
That's like back to you. Tim James.
And man, and demonologist, man, like I don't know, maybe I will evolve as a person at some point.
You won't.
But I don't like walking on eggshells.
Exactly.
Just because other people feel bad or something.
Yeah,
I think people know if I really hate something.
Jasper,
I don't feel like
don't play into it. Don't play into it, okay? Demonologist, we're sorry about your son, okay? If it's bumming you out, please leave.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So you know, if you're bummed out, get out.
Just leave.
Yeah, just leave.
Just go away.
Yeah.
I don't hate anybody.
Forget about it, Jasper. Demonologist, please.
Sure.
Don't bum out. Way to bum out. Way to bum everybody out. All right, back to
good thing, bum out.
Listen to them laugh at themselves. They just think they're just killing. Listen to them laugh at themselves.
They're so funny.
Right.
Back to these guys
good,
goofing.
Clean bummer.
Back to the guys goofing on me. That's what's fun. I wouldn't say it's one of the best songs ever written, but what do I know? I have enough of that. No, not a bad song. Back to you, Tim James. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, Bob Ross produced this one as he did the last album.
Hey, Frank, you pause it just for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ice.
Back to the classic rock podcast, whatever they're called.
Still talking to the voicemail. Sorry to interrupt you.
Sorry to interrupt. Please continue play.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
And they're just fabulous. And the other band I saw there was Blink-182, and they were extremely disappointing.
Oh, really?
Terrible, terrible band. Don't ever go and see them.
Okay, I will take your advice, Tim James. They think that's fun.
Hey, another Zeke song, please, man. I'm getting bad audio.
All right, let me turn this. I don't know. You must be listening to the...
Friend?
Yeah, I just turned you down. You're probably not hearing the ad now, right? We are retarded. These guys are going to goof on us, goofing on them now because we're retarded with the fucking ads.
Pretty much.
Good call there, Michael.
Yeah, pretty much. You do seem... But I do see his point, though. There is a charm to this.
Sure there is.
There's a very big charm to the advertising and not being able to continue that stream of consciousness that he talked about.
Sure.
Because he has to keep being interrupted by ads.
Yeah. Why don't you just get, something that doesn't have ads, and then you won't have that problem?
Imagine that. I'm looking at our clock right now. You and I have been talking for an hour, 59 minutes, and 23 seconds without an ad playing.
Without one ad.
Not one ad played.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Are you still hearing ads? By the way, classic metal show, whatever you're called, this is how we do it. If you don't like it, goof on us some more. Just give us a link, please. Put link, goodcleanfunshow.com, all right? RockNRollGeek.com. You hear me, Jasper?
We did, and actually you bought the domain. So, not only did you just put a link up, but you actually spent some of your hard-earned cash to buy the actual domain.
Yeah, didn't like that too much.
Yeah, good for you.
I guess he didn't like that much.
Yeah, you spent your money foolishly.
Yeah, you keep wasting your money, you fat fuck.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be professional and stuff.
Stuff.
And stuff. All right. You still hearing ads?
Okay, no ads.
All right, good. There you go. All right. Back to the experts.
Tim's number here.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Blink-182 was kind of Blink-182 was kind of a guilty pleasure for me at one time.
What a waste of time!
Really
absolutely shocking. Such a terrible band. Never, ever going.
All right, there you go.
Never see who.
There you go.
What was really cool was seeing
don't ever go see Blink-182. Is who he said.
Oh.
All right, I said they were kind of a guilty pleasure for me at one time. I don't have anything against Blink-182. Some of their songs are pretty catchy.
They have one good song. Damn it.
All right.
who I'd never seen, and one of my friends has met Tom Araya, and he's like.
Did he say Tom Araya?
Tom Araya.
Dude, he's Australian. Fuck.
Yeah.
They're making fun of his accent.
No, they're laughing at themselves.
That I just got thrown out.
We're laughing at ourselves.
No, we weren't.
We're not laughing at the fact that Tim James said Tom Araya.
No, we're laughing at ourselves. I'm laughing at you. You're laughing at me.
Right.
Well, they're laughing at their humor. There's a show out here called Lamont Tonelli. It's like this kind of show. They laugh at their own bits.
Dude, there's a million shows like this.
Know, really
they're not
bad.
special. That's the thing, dude.
It's really bad. It's Morning Zoo 101.
Soda.
That's why we should
dude,
have
do you want to do
Scooter
good,
the
clean
Gooch.
fun every day?
He likes orange soda.
They're a riot.
Classic Tom.
That's classic.
Tom Araya here.
Oh, God, come on, man. Okay, we get it. He sounds like he said the guy from Slayer, right?
Scantron Bot says, congrats on the little shiv, Jasper.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
It was just so funny watching Slayer. I mean, Slayer's not really my cup of tea. They're a bit heavy for me, but I just went and saw them because I had nothing else to do. I'd already seen Anthrax, and I wanted to see.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit because they really start getting into my bit here.
Yeah, man, I want to hear more. I want to, yeah.
And,
they
do what you got to do do what you got to do to get us through this, man. Because I want to get past this, but I want to hear what you're telling me they're doing. Because I don't think they've done anything really horrible just yet.
Well, they don't.
There you go. Get to the point to where you think they do what they're doing, because I haven't heard them do anything horrible yet.
Right.
Okay. He's just going to be waiting all night.
Do anything horrible from here on. Now they're into the show. Now they're hooked on the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Yeah, that's right, because we are hooked on it.
I am.
Were you hooked on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Well, there we go.
There you go.
Good clean fun is the the audio. Good clean fun is the audio commentary for the Rock and Roll Geek show. Because usually I do ask you about your show when we're not doing a show, when we're not catching up the way we are today. I usually ask you questions about your show. I give Michael Butler an in-depth interview on his own show.
There you go.
How exciting is that, man?
They started goofing on me, and then they got into the show, and now they're hooked.
When did we... Again. Jesus.
Why are you trying to evaluate this?
I should just quit, because it's just ridiculous.
You're not going to find logic.
There is none, because he's just so far off base.
Yeah.
We never goofed on him as a podcast. We were goofing on Tim James.
Right.
We never said he was retarded.
Nope.
We never made any claims, but he's just so convinced that we were ripping him apart.
Because he can't take criticism.
Apparently.
That's what it is.
They probably listen, dude. I mean, they probably listen. Dude, they probably listen for ideas for their own show. They'll probably start feeling...
That's exactly what we do. We listen to the Rock and Roll Geek show to get ideas for our own show.
That's what we do.
Please. All right.
They'll probably start talking over their own voicemails, man.
They should.
Everyone should.
I think people who play voicemails and don't have conversations with the voicemails are retarded. Excuse me, I got to stop saying that now. I'm all self-conscious because demonologist.
I'm not self-conscious.
I think my voicemail would be like, dude, call me back.
Dude, call me back.
Why is that not funny? That's actually very
pretty funny.
I thought that was a great line.
I thought that was good.
This has already gone 6 minutes already.
Dude, call me back. I got to tell you about Tom Aryer.
And here's a song called Rachel Death.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the Slayer Show. Here's a song called Angel. Like the way I put that Slayer in? I went right into Slayer like a pro.
Dude, that was very like a pro, man. But it would have been better if you like almost like would have potted, if you almost would have like potted Slayer down while you're talking over them and talked up the post and then like then boosted it right when when the vocals came in. Can you try that again?
I should have listened to Fat Boy. Tell me how to do it.
Dude, try it. No, dude, try it again.
I'm not the one doing
talk
that.
Up the post for Slayer.
That's a recording from the Rock and Roll Geek show. I don't have Slayer queued up, man.
Oh, okay.
We done goof? Are we done listening to the guys goof?
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, let me. So I sent the guy a Facebook message, Chris Aiken.
Okay, yeah, let's.
Now he's going to talk about you.
Okay, that's fine.
Because you're the focal point of his hatred.
Yep, apparently.
You just wait.
Yeah.
I didn't send him. I didn't send him a Facebook.
Let's just wrap it up.
I went on their Facebook page, the classic something whatever it is Facebook page, which
you
has
burned
about
some calories with this thing, didn't you?
Jasper, you burned some calories with this thing, didn't you? It's like you're obsessed.
Yeah.
Bummed out, man. I went on.
You bummed out, really?
I went on there and I said, "Hey, you want to come on my show and teach me how to do a podcast?" And he saw and this Chris guy, I guess he's the heavier one of the two, which they're both heavy.
Well, which one is he?
We're both heavy, Chris.
Yep.
Because once again, it's a weight issue with him.
It is. It's all what it's about.
How many times did he mention that through this whole segment?
That's his amazing.
I will probably say he mentioned a weight issue at least a dozen times so far.
Easy.
At least a dozen times.
Easy.
He's talks like this. The guy with the talks like he's like
he's the guy.
The guy that sounds like he's heavier.
He's the sidekick. He's the one who knows my show.
No. There's the ringmaster sounds like a fatter ass than the other guy.
I think
that would be me.
Yeah, that's you, fatty.
Yeah, I'm the fatter ass.
That's it. You sound fat
because I have usually have a lot of allergy issues a lot of the time. So yes,
you sound fat.
I do.
The guy's fatter. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, the other guy sounds like he's got like nasal issues due to his like obesity.
Yeah, I think
that's what it is.
That's you.
Yeah, I don't have allergy problems. I have obesity issues, so I have nasal issues due to my obesity. I love it.
Both obese, to be honest with you. He says, "Hey, brother, saw your comment on the CMS page. I'm assuming you're cool with it all and know that we were playing around. I hope so anyway. What you probably don't know is that I personally am not only a subscriber to your podcast, but a big fan and have sang the praises of your show for a long time on CMS. Very much enjoy what you do, ! Anyway, wanted to reach out to you and see two things. First, we'd love to have you come on the show to talk about your podcast, give it some airing, and have a little fun at the expense of our friend and fan Tim James from Australia.
I don't want to make fun of a listener like Tim.
Me neither.
Or a friend of the show,
I wouldn't
whatever.
do that either. Second, we'd love to air we'd love to air your podcast on our 24/7 little network, cmsradio.net. With any luck, that would cause some additional interest in the podcast and whatnot. Would you be interested? Rock on, brother.
Well, that sounded like a nice invite to me.
I don't think I was being a dick.
Yeah, but he's reading that in a very what's the word I'm looking for?
Condescending?
Well, not condescending, but like you're not being genuine.
Yeah, I was being genuine.
I know you were because I asked you to do that.
Yeah.
But he's saying it like, you're just trying to bait him into something like a trick.
Well, okay.
And I had just been reading a message from a guy named Tim, and I said, "Hey, Tim." I called him Tim by accident. I can take a joke. I'll come on your show and take abuse from your goofy co-host. Can you show me the traffic numbers for your network? I wanted to see if it was worth getting on their network.
If it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because it would have been a big sacrifice for him to upload the audio.
Yeah. And I believe I was very clear. In fact, I'm looking at the email and he read it. We'd love to air your podcast on our, quote, 24/7 little network. Nowhere in here am I trying to say that the CMS radio network is.
But the thing is, it says it's to see if it's worth it.
Yeah, I know, but he's trying to play it up like we're trying to fucking pretend that we're bigger than we are. Yeah. And we're not, and we never said we were.
But he's also playing it up that his podcast is just like doing major numbers and he would be doing us a big favor by coming on here.
He sure would.
Yeah.
He never responded.
Well, we can join a live radio thing if you want to.
No,
we did that. We tried that a couple times.
If I'm going to join a live radio network, I don't want to be on the CMS network.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be on a network that is reliable and has 300 streams and is run 24/7 and easily accessible and has professional websites that are built around it. No, don't join that.
Nope.
Why don't you go on live365.com?
Dude, that requires money.
Right.
No offense to CMS network.
Well, we can try it and just do it till we get kicked off.
He didn't respond to me anyway. You know what that means.
What'd you say?
He didn't respond to my message anyway.
Oh, what about the traffic? Right, right.
Exactly.
Well, dude, I mean, if they're getting I mean, it's one thing to know numbers, but it's another thing if you're getting like interactions, like people writing you and things like that. So if they get if they're getting call-ins, then that's good, So, I mean.
See, Jasper gets it.
I just enjoy that every point Michael Butler
shoots it down. His friend shoots it down.
His friend tore it down. He said, right all the way till the end. Not much there.
Nope. They're getting call-ins. They got people, writing in. They're doing. It's pretty good.
We're doing okay.
I would do it. Right now, I'm in a place where I can do it. So I would do it.
Yeah. Okay, Tim from CML or Chris, whatever your name is.
Whatever your name is.
We'd love to be on your
network. I would do it for
network.
Good Clean Fun. I mean, I don't know if you want to do it for Rock N Roll Geek Show, because your show is, it's formatted very differently. Our show is formatted more like Scooter and the Gooch.
Okay.
So is that what they think the CMS radio network is that it has to be quote-unquote morning zoo style radio?
When you have an offer out there, why would you check it out?
Yeah.
Since I did provide a link to check it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Chris from CMS Radio. Rock and Roll Geek Show is probably not interested, but if you would like to have Scooter and the Gooch, the Good Clean Fun Show, we'd love to be on your network. Can we get the 6 to 10 hours?
Yeah, dude, I will compete with another duo.
We'd love to be on. We'd love to be on your thing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, us getting drunk, dude. I will get drunk at fucking 6 a.m. Don't fucking test me on this one.
So everybody.
Well, if we wanted that, we would get Talking Metal to come on here.
Really?
Because they're John O'Drunkamy has no problem being drunk all the time.
Nope, definitely doesn't.
I will get drunk at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
talk
too.
porn at 10 a.m. when the show is done, off the
There
recording,
you go.
and then wake up with my boy and feed him his morning bottle at 10:30 a.m.
All right, so there you go. That was pretty, as they say, meta. Us goofing on the classic rock podcast, goofing on me, et cetera, et cetera. There, Jasper's not even here.
Well, we got all the way through it, but I didn't hear anything about us calling him retarded.
I didn't hear the retarded part.
I didn't either.
How did that happen that we didn't catch that?
Maybe we are retarded. Maybe they got a point. You there, Jasper? Fuck. Maybe I should edit this out.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Yeah. Again. Oh, well, we don't do that because we're not getting paid.
You're not understanding the charm.
Apparently not.
There's some charm there.
That's why I like to hear a guy in his kitchen, getting a drink and running the ice maker and running water and
sure. But you know, we're morning zoo.
Sure.
All right. And I just closed out the good guys goofing on me. I shouldn't have closed that out. See if I can get it back up. All right, so back here. A little bit more of these guys.
Or something. I got nothing else to do. What
I've just got to say, a few major things happened to me. I'm so excited.
That's Jasper doing ice in the garbage disposal. Wait a second. Hold on a second. I got to interrupt again.
He's interrupting a voicemail.
When I interrupt a voicemail, it's usually a pause.
Wait a minute. You bought Motley Crue ticket. Wait, I got to pause this voicemail.
Hold up, Tim.
You bought Motley Crue meet and greet.
I really hate these guys.
This, Tim. Even though you can't answer back.
I hate these guys. I hate them.
Look at you driving Michael Butler crazy.
I love Michael Butler.
He
may hate me, but I love him.
I hate these guys.
He hates us.
Is he sounding more and more like the Rev?
It's getting there.
He calls in live.
Chris Akins, I hate you, man. I hate you. Please unsubscribe to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. Please unsubscribe. I hate your guts.
There's a message to you, Chris.
Okay.
I hate you.
Hates me.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was supportive.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Wow, funny.
your fat friend, I hate. What do you? These guys have to live in the Midwest, right? Meet and greet ticket cost.
Once again, what does that have to do with anything?
Because if you don't live in New York or L.A., you're fucking shit.
Okay.
On showbiz.com/au or .au, whatever, AU, Kiss Motley Crue official tour packages. Oh, it's 4 bands on the bill. Kiss, Motley Crue,
Hail and Kill, caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill. Is it just me, or does she sound like a petulant little fucking child?
I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
Well, it's
His whole voice, everything about him.
Well, it's just like what Chris said. You can't take criticism, and anything that goes against the grain, it's just like, you're an asshole. You don't know what artistry is.
You're not down for the cause, man. You're not down for the social stream. Or whatever the fuck, the stream of consciousness. Man. Seriously, this guy's a fucking whiny jizz bucket. And we went like for an hour and 15 minutes of bonus, so yeah. Alright, well, hail and kill, fuck you, pal. Hands up.
Lizzie and Diva Demolition. So for
I'm back.
The ultimate fan experience, the Monster Madness meet and greet with Kiss for $1,500.
Is that what Joey Rock and Roll did?
The only chance to get. No, he went on the Monsters of Rock cruise or the Kiss cruise, and
what are you talking about? I just got here.
Okay, no, I'm talking.
Where were you, Jasper?
He was out getting him some water.
Oh, okay.
Tim James got VIP passes for a Motley Crue and Kiss show, and he paid like $800. Anyway, this part of the classic rock.
That
podcast.
Man, Joe, how much was that fucking ticket to this cruise?
Joey Rock and Roll went on the Kiss podcast and talked about it, so he's not going to talk about it here, Jasper.
This guy's name is Joey Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's got a special name.
Sure do.
Save that for the Kiss podcast, all right? He's not going to talk.
What? Kiss has his Kiss podcast?
It's these two guys who are Kiss fans. They do a podcast, and Joey Rock and Roll gave them the exclusive. Okay, he's not going to.
The exclusive? He gave them the exclusive?
Yeah.
Because he went on the cruise?
That's an exclusive.
Oh, boy.
Not everybody gets his story.
I guess.
For us, he already gave them the exclusive. So if you want to hear about that,
what?
Yeah, if you want to hear about that, you're gonna have to listen to Joey Rock and Roll on the Kiss podcast.
All right, I'll wait.
All right,
I'll wait for it.
Oh, Martina's back. Did the Giants win or lose?
That's pretty funny.
Okay, Martina's here. Say hey to Jasper, Martina.
Hey to Jasper.
Can you hear Jasper? Can you hear Martina, Jasper?
Yeah. Hey, Martina. What's up?
What's up? Have we talked about fatherhood?
No, we're listening to these guys goof on the Rock and Roll Geek show.
Am I allowed to be here or no?
You're always allowed, but sometimes you just need to shut up.
Nice. Couldn't tell if that was Michael's girlfriend or his daughter.
Not sure.
Because she's 22 years old, so I can't tell if it's the daughter or if it's the young girlfriend.
Who knows? Probably the daughter.
Hear yourself now? Oh, wait a second. Okay, hold on a second, Martina. Hold on. Can you hear yourself now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, so there's conditions though, Martina.
Huh.
No getting angry and no storming out.
Okay. Can you turn it down? It's like blasting my ears. Thank you.
Well, then just move like one headphone away. That's how the pros do it, Martina.
Yeah, that's how the Classic Rock podcast does it, or whatever.
Is that what we do?
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. We move one headphone away.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bizarre.
Oh, is this the podcast that talk crap about you?
Yeah, we just played a whole bit. We just did a little bit more of them. Up close and personal with Kiss. And there's a little asterisk next to Kiss. Limited numbers, not available to the general public. And you get, for $1,500, here's what you get. Entry into the Monster Madness Zone, located right at the front of the stage, okay? So you get... by the way, at this point, these guys are totally engrossed with my conversation. Somewhere in...
We're into it, man.
Yeah, man.
We're totally engrossed.
Yeah, we are.
Near the front of the stage.
Yeah, no, I know about that.
Exclusive pre-concert meet and greet with members of Kiss. Members of Kiss. Not all members, but members of Kiss, all right?
Meaning Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer.
Well, at least Jackal would have done it.
See, now these guys are way into it.
Yeah,
all right.
We're way into it because we commented on who would be at the meet and greet.
We're
way into it.
Enough of these guys.
Yeah, let's move.
I dislike these dudes. I dislike them. I dislike Chris Aiken.
Yeah.
Well, you can dislike them. That's the thing, man. Like, we can dislike them, and then we can present something like better on their station. So let's just do it.
All right, Chris Aiken, we like you. All right.
We're unprofessional, but we're better than you, dude. Okay.
They're unprofessional, but they're better than us.
Sure are. I hear it.
Yep.
I said it. I don't even know that much about your show, so maybe we're not better than you.
Now you blew it.
See, I know nothing about your show, but I know I'm better than you.
Oh, we're better.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
All right.
But now we're off. Now we're off. Now we're off the CMS radio.
And I know you're a sensitive podcaster because you'll kick us off your station. So if you're not, what's that word I'm looking for?
If you don't have a sense of humor.
If you're not intimidated by us, you'll invite us on the station.
Yeah, man. We're
if
calling
you're
you
not
out.
intimidated by it, because it's all in good fun. It's all in good, clean fun.
There you go.
I don't even have my dinger down here.
Like he said.
No, it's all in good, clean fun, man. That's the whole show. So
exactly.
If you're not intimidated by us, we will maybe have fun at your expense as well and promote your show, cross promote your show, friend, like we just did.
And that's it.
I'm intimidated. I'm running from it.
I think we got something to worry about, Chris.
I think so, too.
I think we got something to worry about.
I am tempted to put them on the network, though.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah. Well, we would.
I do like the idea.
Well, I do, too. But you know what? It would last 2 weeks tops.
And then they'd run away from it?
No, they wouldn't run away from it. They would just get tired of it or wouldn't have anything to bring to the show. And they would just I'm not doing the show today.
Yeah.
It would be fun for about 2 weeks.
Right.
And then it would get into the, aren't you, selling commercial ads? Can't we get paid somehow? Isn't there something in it for us? Oh, it's too tough getting up at 5:30 in the morning. It'll just go into a whole big thing. And then it's just like, oh, we can't do this anymore. Other things come up. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah, probably not.
It would work for, like I said, tops 2 weeks.
Right.
And then it would be hit and miss. you know as well as I do that these guys come at it with all kinds of piss and vinegar, thinking that they got all kinds of great ideas, and then they start doing it. Then it becomes a job.
Yep.
And that's it.
I'd probably agree with that.
So I had still, even after this,
yeah,
I wouldn't have a problem with doing it.
Me either.
It just wouldn't last.
No, it wouldn't last. I'm still waiting. Maybe in one of those we would call them retarded.
But again, he played that whole segment.
Yeah.
Not once did we say, "Man, this guy's retarded."
Nope.
Didn't hear it.
didn't say it.
And all he did was bitch the entire time. These guys called me retarded.
Yeah. Sure did.
I didn't hear it.
Me either.
Never happened.
Nope.
So there you go. All right, dude. Well, what's coming up next week, or do you even know?
I do. We are going to have a band called the LA Knights on the show.
Now, where are they from? I saw you touting them pretty heavily. Are they like in the Akron area?
They're from Akron, the Los Akron Knights.
Los Akron?
LA Knights.
That's what I was wondering what the LA stood for.
Yes, Los Akron.
Okay.
Meat Streets of Akron.
Okay.
But I do like their CD a lot.
Okay.
Their CD is called Welcome to the Realm, I believe. And I don't know the name for sure, but I do know that the songs kick ass. They remind me a lot of Junkyard, so it's not going to be something that everybody's going to be like, oh, fuck, that, I remember that. But you know the album 6s, 7s, and 9s?
Sure.
It sounds like that album.
Okay.
I mean, it's just good, fun, couple of shots and music at the bar music.
Right.
So it's good stuff. I'm digging it. And their guitar player, Josie, is probably going to be joining us next week. And then we're like 50-50 because I can't seem to get the fucking time scheduled. But we're 50-50 with Pamela Moore.
All right.
From, that shitty, awful band, Queensryche.
Right, exactly.
Of Queensryche fame.
Yeah, I've actually, well, you met her and talked to her.
Yes, met her. She's real nice.
Wasn't Kurgan upset that you didn't introduce her?
Yes, he was.
He was just like, dude, you were sitting out there at the bar talking to Pamela Moore, and you didn't even tell me who that was.
Yep.
Yeah, I've talked to her on a couple of occasions.
Nice lady.
Yeah, she's real friendly. She's right here from Chicago.
Sure. She's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we're looking at for next week.
All right. Well, sounds good.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can't believe you don't know. I cannot believe you even knew who Pamela Moore is, because that's not really metal.
No, not really. But, I do like Queensryche, and that's a shit band that I like that apparently is not really metal.
Right.
But
I'm surprised you even know who they are.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised I do as well.
Because your metal credibility is going out the window.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dope.
He's not real smart.
Not at all. Nope. Well, I want to close the show out with something from the new Megadeth. Are we allowed to play something from that?
Yeah, play whatever you want.
Well, do you got something? Because I haven't heard it. I just pulled it down today, so I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
There's a song late in the album. It's like Don't Look Back or something about back.
Don't Turn Your Back?
Don't Turn Your Back, yeah. That one's pretty rocking. Overall, I don't like the album, but...
All right.
I don't know. I mean, you haven't heard it yet, but overall, it's definitely not as good as 13 or Endgame. It's definitely kind of bleh, like World Needs a Hero-ish to me.
All right.
But this one song is pretty fucking good.
All right. Well, that works for me. Well, once again, I appreciate everybody who tuned into the Classic Metal Show tonight. We want to thank our guest, Jim Florentine of That Metal Show, for being a part of the show tonight.
Yep.
And also former Typo and former, what else band was he in?
Typo Negative and Life of Agony.
Life of Agony. That's the one I was looking for. But we also want to thank Saul how do you say his last name?
Abrascato.
Abrascato?
Yeah, Sal Abrascato.
From Pale Horse Named Death.
Which is a great album for anybody that's like a...
doomy rock.
Like Typo and Alice in Chains. It's right in there between those two bands. It's really good.
Sure. All right. So anyway, we want to thank those guys for being a part of the show. And, of course, everybody who's tuned in and hung out with us for all 7.5 hours.
Big chat room tonight.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here. I'm sure you're probably dying to hit the rack.
Oh, yeah, because I haven't slept in days. So, yeah, I'm definitely ready.
Well, we're going to close out with something from the new Megadeth Super Collider.
Yay.
And this one is called Don't Turn Your Back. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend,
Michael Butler.
And we'll see you.
Bye.